7:03 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 7 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Live on your radio, live at Q92radio.com, and we are going live right now on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X pages. Good morning, everybody. Q92 Radio, by the way, on Facebook and X at Q92 on YouTube, at Q92 on X. Like, follow, subscribe. Smash the subscribe button, as they like to say. Smash it. You'll know when we go live. What do we got for you here today? 7 o'clock hour. We got concert tickets this hour for you. Louis Tomlinson's coming to Jacobs Pavilion on July 20th. We are giving away tickets to see that show this hour, so be listening for that. In the 8 o'clock hour, if it's Wednesday, that means it's a Your Call Wednesday. We'll be playing your requests from the 90s early 2K from 8 until 9. Then, also at 8:30, Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame joins the show as always. 9 o'clock hour, we've got tickets to see Matilda, the musical. We had members of the cast in on the show yesterday, and that performance is going on this Saturday, 7 o'clock at the Players Guild at Kent State Star Campus, and we are giving away tickets for that in the 9 o'clock hour. And also, around 9:40, somewhere in that area, we're going to be talking to Alexis Green from Walsh University. She's the director of athletic communications. We'll have her on the show for a little announcement coming up, so we have all that for you here today. Our phone number, 330-450-9292, and our text line, 330-269-9292. Speaking of the live stream that just went up, we have an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass to give away strictly for someone that goes over to check out the show on the live video stream. You guys know the drill by now. You head over there on any platform, Facebook, YouTube, or X. It doesn't matter which one you go to. You click the like button on the live video feed, and in the comments section, what should we put today, Lauren?
Let's do elephants.
Elephants. Put an elephant emoji in the comments section. And then at the end of the 9 o'clock hour, we'll pick one of you and hook you up with an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. We have all that for you. Also, big thank you to Sarda for powering the live video feed of the 7 o'clock hour. That's why their logo is right there on the screen if you are watching. So big thank you to Sarda. The heat wave continues today already. About 70 degrees in Canton with the heat advisory. Going to be really, you've heard Mark Johnson this morning already. Going to be very, very hot and muggy today. So if you're out there doing any work outside, to all our workers that do work outside, our roofers, our flaggers, landscapers, be careful out there. Hydrate. Try to get in some shade. Good day for a hat, maybe?
Probably.
Good day for a hat.
Especially if you're bald.
Yeah, if you're bald, a good day for sunscreen. Although it turns into a nice bronze after a good burn. You guys, any of you bald head guys like me know that. After a while,
doesn't it hurt though? Like, I burnt my scalp on Saturday and Sunday being outside so much, and like when I wash my hair, I'm like, ooh, I don't like that. I hate it.
The only time I truly feel it is when I because you can feel and go, oh yeah, I got a little burn. It's no big deal. But then for myself, if you're a big guy,
when you shave,
when you're in the shower and you do that first,
yeah,
on the top of the head, you can see tears.
I could see that just because the backs of my knees burn, like like behind your legs, like. I got burnt back there.
You shave your legs?
Oh my gosh, yes.
You forget. You're like,
I was like, oh!
Yeah. I've done that in the shower, and that's hooking me up really well. Like, I've been like, after a day outside, and I go, in the morning, I go, hello, good morning, everybody. It's the Q92 Morning Show. So, yeah, no, that feeling's not good. That's when you know you're burnt. If you're a head bicker and you do that first stripe.
I can see that.
Really, Jamie says it's frightening to watch me shave my head.
I would imagine.
I do it very fast and violent, she says.
Well, you know what you're doing.
I don't know how you don't slice your head open.
Ask her how she shaves her legs, because I've actually observed myself doing it before and been like, dang, I can't believe I don't cut myself more. Because I'm like, shoop, shoop, shoop. It's because you're so confident.
Yeah,
I've done it
before.
Right.
And then let me tell you something. The head bleeds for a long time.
It does. My brother-in-law sometimes will come over and he'll have a couple places where he nicked himself. I mean, like, it happens all the time. And I'm like, dear Lord, what are you doing? And he's like, I just go so fast.
That's the thing.
Like, you need to slow down.
You just want to go shunk, 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 shunk. And then
he'll have like little pieces of toilet paper stuck to his head where.
my routine is always shower. Like, get in the shower, wet the body.
Yeah.
And the first thing I always do is the shaving cream and head first. Before I wash my body, I bick the head. That's the first thing I do.
Okay, I can get on board with that. Even though shaving is usually my last destination in the shower, usually I wash my hair first. But you don't have hair, so you start with your head first, and that just happens to be shaving.
Then I get the loofah, and then I wash the head and just make my way down. And as you know, I just let the top of the body clean the bottom of the body.
It's
the way I do my shower. I don't think I'm alone on that. We've talked about it. It's not new.
I know, but it's still mind-blowing.
Yeah. I'm just one of the people that's not afraid to admit it. More people do it. They're like, oh, no, I do it. No, you don't.
You know what gets me is the amount of people that use those poofs instead of a washcloth.
I think washcloths are disgusting.
Why? You get a new one every day.
Oh,
it's clean, and when you wash it, you bleach the laundry.
I feel gross washing myself with a wash rag. I feel like I'm back in the settler days. You know what I mean?
For a woman, though,
I feel like I'm on the Oregon Trail. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't even feel like I'm getting clean.
You suds it up really good, and then you just wash all over. Not
only
that,
comes off real quick.
For like a woman, I use this face wash in the shower.
Okay.
Like, how else do you get all of your makeup off if you don't use a washcloth?
Well, that's true. You guys have makeup. I don't, so that is true. You will need other things that can get all that makeup off.
Yeah, because it's a gentle, like, mild cleanser that it's not going to be like, oh, I just rubbed it all over, and if I stick my face in the shower head, it's going to wash all off. That's not how that works.
It is funny. Jamie has like 5 bottles in the shower, and I have 1. I have my shaving cream, and I have my body wash.
I have.
That's it. And there's like all these bottles. I don't even know what these do.
I have 4.
4? Mm-hmm. It's probably about average, I would say. I would, yeah. Random fact guy's in here today already. He wants us to know that dogs don't just pant to cool off. Dogs have sweat glands between their toes called merocrine glands, which in addition to panting is how they cool themselves down. It's one reason hot pavement can be so uncomfortable for them.
It was a good day for that random fact. Fact guy.
Remember that, guys. You forgot the mail carriers, Christian. You're right. All the mail carriers, the FedEx, the UPS, the Amazon drivers, be hydrated. Maybe if you see yours today, especially in the middle of the day, maybe offer them a bottle of water or something if you have one.
I never see our mail person. Sometimes
I see
it
ours
comes
every
at 1.
damn day because between my mother and my wife, the package. My mother gets packages more than my wife. It is insane. It is really crazy. Uh-oh. My headphones might have for real died now for real.
That happened to me like 6 months ago, remember? And then I had to get these.
Yeah, these might be done. Uh-oh. Someone says was shaving their head, and Marsh says it burns like hell. I've walked around with like 15 pieces of toilet paper stuck to my head. Yeah?
Yeah, it's insane. I always start laughing when I see my brother-in-law, and he's got those little bits of... I'm like, what, were we just feeling reckless today? Like, how do we in one shave sometimes, like, escape unscathed? No injuries, and then another time you've got, like, 3.
No, you get careless. You get sloppy, and that's what happens. Off and running, again, Louis Tomlinson tickets. Your Call Wednesday. Rich DeRozier, tickets to Matilda. Oh, man, talking to our friends at Walsh. Giving away an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. We got a little something for everyone today. Looking forward to it. It's 12 after 7. Look at us on time. It's Zara Larson, Midnight Sun on Q90.
Michael says SARTA me to work. Writer Michael counts on SARTA to take him to work, doctor appointments, and to see family. Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Patricia says SARTA me to shop. Writer Patricia counts on SARTA to take her to work, shopping, and doctor appointments. Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Every time I hear New Direction, I think of New Directions from Glee. Did you ever watch Glee when it was on?
No, I used to work with a guy who was in his 50s that loved it. He'd come in and talk about it every time. I was
embarrassingly into Glee for a long time. As in, like, I couldn't wait to go to my apartment and watch Glee on Wednesday nights on Fox. And I started watching it. It's like, what is this? You ever start watching, like, what is this stupid show?
And then you were like, what is this? This is amazing!
Some of my favorite shows of all time have started by me thinking they're stupid. I thought Walking Dead was stupid. started watching it, got hooked. I thought Glee was ridiculous. I was like, so in the 2000s, we're doing a musical television show. Got hooked. All right. Breaking Bad looked like the most boring television show I've ever seen. Started watching that. One of the greatest series I ever watched in my life. Game of Thrones I made fun of. My dad would watch. I'd be like, oh, you watching Dungeons and Dragons, Dad?
My husband did the same thing about Breaking Bad. He is now watching the series with our son. Like, I don't even know where they're at. But like my brother-in-law watched it a long time ago, so then every time we see him, he's like, all right, what episode are you on?
So now I have a habit, like if I'm like, that show looks stupid.
You know what show you should watch?
I'm going to start watching them.
You should watch The Bear.
I have a little interest in that, so I might like it.
Yeah, my husband and my son love it, and the new season just came out. It's with, I mean, who doesn't love Lip? Every time I see Jeremy Allen White, I'm like, there's Lip!
Shameless is another one. I was like, what is this stupid, this stupid, trashy family? And
it was so entertaining.
Oh, I get it. The show's fantastic.
Yeah.
So the key is, if I hate a show, I'll watch it and start to love it. And a lot of times I catch shows way after they...
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'll watch it with my husband.
I don't like the way you're talking about Die Hard right now.
No, it's just not, I don't know.
Oh, what? Perfect. Amazing. Exciting.
For some people, yes.
Everything you'd ask for in an action movie with Bruce Willis.
I like movies.
He was in the air ducts barefoot, had to walk across glass barefoot.
I know. There are certain ones that get you. Like, I love Daylight. I don't
even know what Daylight is.
What?
Daylight?
Isn't it called Daylight, where they get stuck in the bridge or in the tunnel in New York City?
Don't know that one.
Bro.
Not familiar. But everyone knows Die Hard. I mean, we fight every year about whether it's a Christmas movie or not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hans Gruber? What a great bad guy he was. Remember when he fell off the building at the end?
Yeah.
The video, like the movie, you're like, see him going, he's falling down. It's tremendous film work.
An explosion collapses both exits of a Hudson River tunnel. They get stuck inside, and it's about like saving people.
How'd they get him out?
It's very tense. You got to watch the movie.
I don't know that I will.
It's very good.
Better than Die Hard.
I wouldn't say better, but along the same lines. If you like Die Hard, you're going to like Daylight.
Die Hard is arguably the greatest movie about a hostage situation in a big high-rise building that's ever been made. Have you watched Over the Top yet?
Yes. It was on. I watched the whole thing. It was on TBS.
You watched the whole...
2 weeks
Why didn't
ago.
you tell me?
I forgot. I've been busy.
And you wouldn't
it's
tell
not
me
like
that
I come in on Monday morning and be like, guess what I watched, because it's such a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Watch it again. When was the last time you saw it?
When's the last time I saw I don't know. Too long, I can tell you that.
Well, then you need to pop that in this weekend as well.
'92 weather is brought to you by Wally Armour, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, where nobody sells them for less.
Q92.
Another hot one today, lower and middle 90s. We could see heat index values as high as 100. Sunny skies, hazy all day long. Overnight, partly cloudy skies on the way. Our low near 73. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thanks, Mark. It's 7:18 on your Wednesday morning. Currently sunny skies, 70 degrees in Canton.
Stella Langley choosing Texas on Q. Never?
I don't think so. I'm looking.
He was never questioned by police? You might be right. You could be right. It's been a long time since I've went down the Michael Jackson rabbit hole. But that's another argument as well. Do you separate the artist from the I don't know, their life? Look at R. Kelly. Look at Chris Brown. Do we separate, you know what I mean, the music from the person?
Well, we do it all the time with other artists.
That's what I'm saying. Look, I just named like other ones. Like people still listen to R. Kelly. People still listen to Michael Jackson. People still listen to Chris Brown. People still listen to other. I'm sure I'm missing.
You're right. He was found not guilty on all 14 counts in the one case where people came forward, kind of like the whole Deshaun thing. But he was tried and found not guilty.
So he was found not guilty in a court of law. He went to trial. Why don't I remember that trial? How could I not remember that trial? I remember OJ.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was television. Do you remember watching that?
I do.
That was television.
My mom was glued to it. Are you kidding me?
It was peak television.
It was.
I'm not terrible thing that happened, but that trial was amazing. I'm trying to think any trial that rivaled it. Maybe not on a serious level, but the one with Amber Heard, and that was
Johnny Depp.
Not as serious.
Where she took a dump on his pillow.
Not nearly as serious.
I know that, but it was a fun trial to watch.
The country was glued to that trial.
Yes.
The country was pretty.
I'll forever think of Amber Heard as the pillow pooper. Forever.
I always think of got stung by a bee, and everyone laughing at her, and even Johnny Depp, like them asking Johnny Depp about drinking. He's like, I like to drink.
Yeah, he was very candid. He was very himself.
Very different
as
trials.
He should have been.
But, oh, man. All right, so Michael was found innocent. Another one saying he was found innocent. But that is probably the reason people don't know.
I don't think it is. I just think there's
what other reason would you have not to like him?
I think that some people just like to hate who everybody else likes. That's what I think. We had these obnoxious, dude. I had it the very first time ever in a movie theater with these obnoxious kids. And every time I got quiet during the movie, they were like, hee hee. This dude got up after about
that is fantastic.
20 minutes this went on. Okay? 20 minutes this went on.
Okay, but that's funny.
This guy gets up and he's like, will you shut the F up? I was like, what is happening right now? It's like anarchy in a Friday night Michael Jackson movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's legit funny.
I mean, it would be like a really serious scene and you'd hear.
You had to laugh at
that. We
did.
We were laughing. We were giggling a little bit. Then they started doing it a little too much. There's such a thing as it being funny and then being annoying. And it started getting stupid. Listen, I'd rather see jeans and flip-flops than jeans and Jesus sandals, okay? And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, it's
why are we doing a toe
we're
doing a toe peep show?
Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
Because they're just good. Their music's just good, man.
722 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian and Lauren here with you. Let me see here. Good morning, guys. We went to that American 250 big boy train in Fostoria yesterday. Where's Fostoria?
I have no idea. I mean it's in Ohio, but I saw people that went and saw it on social media. That
was
thing.
in Struthers on Sunday.
Okay.
So wherever Fostoria is,
I think it's Fostoria.
We waited and stopped traffic for over 4 hours, and about 1:30 we finally got to see it. It was amazing. There were so many people that didn't get to see it. It was truly once in a lifetime. I saw the crowd in Struthers and I was shocked, and I'm not poo-pooing on this train. I just could not believe the interest there was in seeing this train.
Yeah. Side note, Fostoria is 40 miles south of Toledo, 90 miles north of Columbus. Just to give you a frame of reference.
Okay. So, I mean, I know this is a huge historic train. And I understand that. And if you're a history guy and a train guy especially, and I know there's train people, there's a place that's only about 5 minutes from my house that does train shows once every couple months. And the cars there will blow you away. when you see the people that go to these train shows. So I know there's a market for it. But the crowd, you would have thought a president of the United States was coming.
Yeah.
In Struthers. You would have thought it was a huge celebrity appearance. You'd have thought Taylor Swift was coming through on a train. It was amazing to see the drone photos of all the people down in Struthers to see this train coming.
Yeah.
They interviewed the conductor. He was almost in tears talking about it.
Oh, he was probably so proud.
He was like, yeah. And it sounds like Fostoria. Sounds like the crowd was just as big there. And I think it's been like that everywhere they've gone. So, very cool. I'm glad you got to enjoy that. It sucks for the people who didn't actually get to see it. Because I know it doesn't stay in a place very long.
No.
It doesn't pull in for the day. It pulls in for half hour. And off it goes.
Yeah.
Off it goes. I'm trying to think if there's anything historical. If it was coming to town, I would go see. If it was coming through, and I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I got to go check that out. Probably, I've gone to see World War II planes.
We've done that.
I've never seen
We've gone to maps to see certain things.
I've never seen 20,000 people or 10,000 people there to see that, but that would get me going I'm going to go see that.
I feel like a lot of people turned out to see the Wienermobile.
The Wienermobile gets shockingly more attention. I remember when it came to Meyer in Austintown when it first opened. It came right after the Wiener car races.
I remember when it came to North Canton. It was when we were in our playoff run, the Cavs. The year that they won, and they actually came with a merch truck from the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they were selling NBA Finals gear.
Oh, great idea.
And the Wienermobile was there. It was at Fisher's Foods. We went. So you got a weenie whistle, your Cavs gear, and
I have a weenie whistle somewhere.
For the game.
Yeah. We took Jim to see the Wienermobile.
Yeah.
He was like, okay.
I know, but I feel like a lot of people do go.
I was like, look, son, the Wienermobile. And he was like, I'm two. I don't even know I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't even know I'm here. So, but I've seen it. I've had the Wiener whistle. I did not buy the Wiener. They had a shirt. I didn't buy it. But the Wiener whistle was complimentary. And they were almost out of the Wiener whistles.
Yeah, that's a thing. They do tend to run out of weenie whistles.
You know, if you were in your 20s, that'd be a fun job for a summer.
To drive the Wienermobile?
Yeah, stop places, hand out merch.
You know when you're driving that thing, people are like, yeah.
And everyone's looking at you. You just kind of feel cool.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm driving in a Wiener. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Driving. I just parked this Wiener. And all these people want to see it. It's got to be really fun when people want to see your Wienermobile. You know what I mean?
Got it.
A lot of pride. It's weird to drive, though. I don't like the way the front seat's If you look at it,
yeah,
you're
yeah, you're hugging the wheel.
Yeah, there's no real big hood of your car where you're just sitting there. And I've seen it on the freeway before and driven by it. That's pretty cool. I want a weenie wash. What's a weenie wash? Does that have something to do with the Wienermobile? We don't know. What?
I just feel like that's...
I assume it has something to do with the Wienermobile from Oscar Mayer.
Mm-hmm.
Let me Google it just to make sure. What is? Oh, did you know they make... Get out of here. Not to be crap. They have actual weenie washers you can buy on Amazon. Did you know this?
Like for your weenie whistle?
For whatever you want to call it. For your actual anatomy, yeah.
Oh, I really meant the Wienermobile's weenie whistle.
Oh, I didn't know this.
It's called a washcloth, Christian!
No, it's not. It's a ring. It's specifically for washing. For washing. Did you know it? Folks, the game has been changed again.
Is it like a car wash for your dingling? I don't understand.
Is this on Shark Tank and I missed it? Huh.
Why would you need something like that?
To get a good thorough clean? Look, I don't know. A pet
Why
rock
are
made
we
$1 million.
caring about this all of a sudden?
The wiener wash?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Usually gravity takes over for you.
Wiener cleaner soap.
Oh, boy.
It's a ring, but it's soap, Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if you think I'm joking, look.
I do not think you're joking at all.
It's a bar of soap. Well, I'll be GD. You learn something new every day on this show, people. It's $16.99 in case you're looking to buy it. They have cheaper versions for $6.99. You can get on Alma Naturals website But yeah, there you go, folks. Learn something new every day. Good morning, Q92. Good morning to you from Louisville. Glad you're listening. It's 7:28. It's sports coming up right after Justin Bieber, Beauty and the Beat on Q92. And I'm not angry.
No, I know that.
But I can't have it sitting in mine.
I know we've talked about how the kitchen table is the parking lot, and it's so annoying.
I hate it.
I'm with you on that. My daughter has this bad habit of, like, as soon as she gets in the door, she always carries, like, this tote, her book bag, her purse, whatever. It goes right on the kitchen table.
Yeah, just left.
But she usually comes back for it at some point, but sometimes not. She's not the only one. My son is guilty of doing it sometimes, too. But it's like, why? Why would you think that the table we sit down to have dinner at is an acceptable place
for anything?
Leave whatever you want there. It's fine.
Yep. Another thing that annoys me, leaving the mail laying around.
Yeah, I go through it and I throw away all the junk right away. I can't.
And then when I go to throw out mail, no, I want that. I need that. No, you don't.
Yeah, whatever's important.
I want to see those coupons. No, you don't. You're not going to look at one of them. You're not going to cut out any. You're not going to use any. You take the Meijer ones, you put them on the fridge. I get that. Other than that, no, you're not. I want to look at them.
Well, the Meijer ones you can load on your phone and use through the app, so you're paperless.
You want to look at them? That one's from 3 weeks ago. When you're going to look at it? I hate clutter. I hate clutter.
Are you that annoying guy, though, that
yes.
yeah.
Yes, I hate clutter.
Where you're like, I just haven't gotten to looking at something. You're like, yeah, you're not allowed to anymore. And you throw it away?
No, I'll just throw it away.
I
hate clutter and I hate hoarding. And I'm fighting. I'm fighting with some people in my home that enjoy both. Not fighting, but
define hoarding.
Throw anything out.
That's not hoarding.
That you don't need, that you keep for no reason, that you'll never go for, you've never asked for, you've never looked for.
Okay, do we have stacks?
It's like, my God.
If you're going to turn around and tell me that, in your house, there's, this secret closet full of gold clippers, then I'm like, okay, there's a hoarding problem.
No, there's a lot of things. My garage is still half full, and it's bothering me.
Well.
Or I'm hoping the garage sale takes care of a lot of that.
I could remedy it, yeah.
But there's other things. I'm like, okay, why aren't we getting to these now? Why can't we go through this? Do we need to keep that? Do we need 7 staplers?
Maybe the answer is yes.
Do we need to keep all the office supplies for the office we don't have?
Well, your wife has an office.
Not talking about her. Do we need to keep office supplies?
Are we talking about your mom?
Do we need to keep totes of clothes that you have to go through yet, that you haven't, that you don't wear, that you don't use?
You're literally talking about every U.S. household right now, right?
I'm like, why? I just don't get why we keep and hoard things.
Because people have good intentions of going back or doing something with that, and we don't follow through. And it doesn't make us bad people. It just makes us human.
Then you're like, we have no room. You know how we would have room?
Yeah, calm down, Saget.
If we got rid of some stuff that we don't use, don't need, don't look for, don't ask for. Well, I might. You might need that box of buttons.
Okay. Again, you're talking about 2 different women. Okay. And for your mom, I have found with older people, there is a uncertainty in getting rid of things because they're so afraid they're going to need something and they don't have it.
I've thrown out toys at Jim's. He doesn't even know.
Okay, that's different.
I toss that stuff.
That is so wrong on so many levels.
Lead by a score of 4-0 yesterday in the All-Star game. As far as the Guardians who played in the game, Parker Messick came in to pitch a flawless 1-2-3 second inning with just 10 pitches. Cade Smith took the mound for a perfect 1-2-3 sixth inning, and Travis Bazzana subbed into the game at second base in the 6th inning. He went 0 for 2 at the plate, striking out in the 7th and grounding out in the 9th. The Guardians will resume play Friday night at home, starting a weekend series with the Pittsburgh Pirates. World Cup action yesterday. Spain beat France by a score of 2-0. And World Cup action today, 3 o'clock on Fox. England taking on Argentina. And finally, NBA Summer League action this afternoon. The Cavaliers will be taking on the Pelicans. The Cavs 1-2 in Summer League play. You can watch the game on Amazon Prime. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92.
All right, let's get over to the random fact of the day. Penguins have a special pair of organs located just above their eye sockets called supraorbital glands, aka salt glands, because penguins frequently ingest seawater while hunting. These glands act as highly effective biological desalination filters. Interesting. You know, penguins, I think, are like, I know way more about penguins than I should, because my kids were in Mrs. Perez's classroom, and if you were in Mrs. Perez in her class, like, you were Mrs. Perez's penguins. And she made sure that the kids really knew a lot about all the different types of penguins. My daughter had to do a penguin report. You know, penguins are incredible animals. Like, they don't have teeth. No, they don't. They have solid bones. They're super deep divers. And like the fun fact that random fact guy gave us, they basically have built-in goggles, because that little weird eye mechanism function above their eye helps. They're kind of built like goggles. It helps give them enhanced underwater vision and all those kinds of things too. And I think it's also cool because they give rocks to each other to woo one another. Did you know that? I think that's super cute. But anyhow, yeah, I told you I knew way more about penguins than I probably a grown adult should. It's not in that line of work, I suppose. But anyhow, yeah, penguins are super cool. And penguins mate for life. That's another cool fact about penguins. So anyhow, I know it's dumb. We all just went back to second, third grade, but whatever. It's fine. Penguins are super cute. So yeah, there was a large portion of my children's childhood that was collecting penguins because they were so inspired by Mrs. Perez's classroom. So shout out to her. She is retired now, but if anybody had Mrs. Perez in North Canton City Schools for first grade, you were blessed because she was awesome. So
$7:36 right here on today's Hit Music. It's Q92. Still to come this hour, hitting that Q to call is the Louis Tomlinson at Jacobs Pavilion on July 20th. In the next hour, the 8 o'clock hour, a Your Call Wednesday. We're playing your requests from 8 until 9. Your request from the 90s, early 2K. We got that for you. And Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame joining us. 9 o'clock hour, tickets to see Matilda the Musical this Saturday at the Players Guild at Kent State Stark Campus. We have that for you coming up. Looking forward to that. And around 9:40 or so, Alexis Green, the Director of Athletics, is going to be joining us from Walsh University. Lauren's a huge Walsh fan. Her swords are up.
My swords are up. I've got a kid that attends Walsh. It's an amazing school.
So
I'm really excited about this announcement.
We have that coming up for you here on the show this morning. Thank you for having us on your radio. Thank you for listening on our website, q92radio.com. And thank you if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Reminder, we're giving away an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass on the live video stream. It's on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Just go there right now, click the like button, put the elephant emoji in the comment section. That's all you got to do. Once you do that, just sit back and hope that Lauren picks you, because we randomly select someone at the end of the show, and we hook them up. Text message. This is a new low even for you, Christian. Let's talk about pooping or farts instead. I can't. Country girl gets very upset. Now you're mad about soap. So now I can't talk about soap or pooping and farting. The list goes on. Now I got to make my list of things I can't talk about. But country girl, I think I've done really good on the pooping and farting.
I mean, you've cleaned it up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've done a good job there. Listen, I didn't know soap like that existed. I just found out. I got excited. I apologize. Hey, what do you guys think about daylight savings time being permanent? Because we're a little bit closer.
Bring it on, man.
It passed the House. Now, obviously, if you've followed that cartoon when you were a kid about how a bill became a bill, now we go to the Senate. And then if it passes Senate, gets signed by the president, it could be happening. Daylight savings. I feel like for the last 20 years, we've talked about doing this. And now it actually, I believe, is something that could be happening. In case you're wondering how it could impact you. If daylight savings time was permanent, all right, you'd have daylight in the winter until 6:10 instead of 5:10. The only drawback is it would be dark till at the most. Now this is at the height, where the day of the least sunlight of the year.
Yeah.
Till 8:50. It would be dark till 8:50 a.m. for one day. So I mean,
it doesn't really matter to
weird.
me.
I know it'd be weird though.
Yeah, it would be.
It'd be very weird to be. But you're talking about us being more than halfway done with the show.
I know.
And still dark.
You know what, though? There's a part of me, like, it does start to get to you after a while, but there is a part of me at the beginning of winter where I really don't mind it. I'm like, this is kind of nice. Like,
yep.
I don't know. It's almost like partial hibernation, if you will.
It could be. It would just, to me, it would just be so weird to like walk out, like let's say during a commercial break at like 8:30.
Yeah, but think about how weird it was.
Dark.
When I used to work a regular like till 5 job, there were times like when my kids were younger and I'd go to pick them up, like my mom would be watching them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd leave work at 5 and it was already getting dark.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like that was weird for me.
Absolutely.
I'd rather have it the other way around.
Yeah. I think the only concern parents would have would be their kids in pitch black catching the bus for school.
They're pretty much in pitch black, I can tell you that now.
Yeah?
Like when I leave for work and the high school and the middle school kids and stuff like that, they're standing in the dark at stop signs.
Imagine you're at like first period at school and it's still dark. I mean, you're starting English class or whatever.
Yeah.
You're looking out and you're like, huh?
Yeah, but guess what? When you get home, you get to be outside until like 6-something before it starts getting dark at the latest point of the year.
I'm not saying I don't want it. I'm just saying it would take a second. I would be probably in the morning going, this is weird, and probably in the afternoon going, this is awesome.
I feel like we talk about it every year and it never happens, though.
But it passed the Congress. It passed. It's off to the Senate.
Yeah, it passed the House.
Yeah.
It still has to get past the Senate before it even gets to be signed. No, I know that.
Yeah. It never got this far before. It never passed.
It's never gone through one of them. I thought it had.
No. It never got farther than just politicians saying.
Talking about it.
Yeah, like we need to. They actually put it forward and it went through. So if it passes through Senate, and we know how great they work,
right?
And then goes the president, it's to me, it's closer than it's ever been to being a reality. It's very interesting. Lauren said, clean it up. No pun intended. LOL. Morning, Christian and Lauren. Did you hear there was another bison attack again?
No, but I did hear they're not going to euthanize that bison that attacked that man because people were calling for it since he was dangerous. But it's like you poke a bear. What do you think is going to happen?
Not like he was in like the neighborhood.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He was at Yellowstone National Park.
Right. You're kind of like in his. That's like.
Yeah.
That's like being like you're going to jail because someone broke into your house and you defended yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like he literally felt threatened and you were in his home.
I'm glad the man's okay, but I got to be honest, I have no ill will towards the bison at all.
No.
He was having a bad day.
Yep.
People were taunting him.
Yep.
He decided he had had enough. Now, is violence the answer, I would tell the bison? No.
No,
of course it's not. Let's have dialogue. But he doesn't speak English.
Well, I think he was having dialogue.
Oh, no, he did. He communicated with, he did. That video, that man was so high in the air. People work outside. That's a terrible idea. We start flagging before 8 a.m. We need some reflectable flags. Maybe those flashing lights on your helmet. And perhaps a chair to sit down and relax. So, no, listen, I get some people might not like it. I get it. Me, selfishly, I do want the daylight. And I'm in this room anyway till... It's not like I'm missing anything.
Yeah, we can't tell. I mean,
me personally, I'm not missing anything.
He can't see anything. I can only see a tiny bit out that.
I see nothing, and when I get here, as early as I get here, it's dark anyway. This is the few time of the year where it's already daylight or getting daylight when I get here. And to be honest, that's starting to wane a little bit already too.
Yeah.
But we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. But yeah, that is something that could be happening, folks. So pay attention to that. I know I don't often tell you to pay attention to politics because they can ruin your day. But this one's interesting, and I'd like to think that this is bipartisan. I'd like to think if you're a normal person, and even if you're woke or MAGA, I would think this is like, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is something we can all talk about civilly.
We'll have more daylight to argue.
Yeah. Yes.
Agreed!
We can have more daylight to tell each other how much we hate each other. Imagine that. The sun's still up and I hate you. So we'll see where that goes. Thought that was interesting. It's 7:43 coming up real soon. Louis Tomlinson tickets to see him at Jacobs Pavilion July 20th. Right now it's Olivia Dean. So easy to fall in love on Q. Family life, your romantic life? Are you simply trying to figure out what your next pair of tennis shoes should be? Skechers slip-on. If you're over 40. They're fantastic.
I still feel like those are...
I have a new pair just for vacation. They're Crispies.
I believe you.
The slip-on technology is phenomenal.
I like a good slip-on shoe. I guess maybe I poo-poo it because I don't have any slip-on tennis shoes, but I wear my fair share of Birkenstocks and sand, you know what I mean? Like,
because Savannah's a lot of walking.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of walking. So I got two cool white pairs of Skechers that I'm a fan of. And I'm ready to rock them. Crispies. One of them, this will be the first wear. Saved the first wear for vacation. So if you guys listened over the years, you know that I will buy 2 pairs of Crispies a year and one I will save.
We don't know why he does this.
I usually have 3 pairs of white tennis shoes. One is that, all right, I've given up on you, your everyday use, and
like you don't
whatever
care.
happens to you. I keep a Crispy that's my
date night,
current Crispy.
Or going somewhere decent.
Not going somewhere decent. And there's always a Crispy in the box that's the next up when the rotation moves on. It's kind of how you go from boxed to wear only for special occasions.
I feel like this is like a batting order thing. Like you're on deck in the hole. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Like these Nikes I have now, they're officially in everyday use. I try to keep them clean a little bit, but I've given up on keeping them pristine. And I have the other pair I've worn a couple times that I'm bringing into vacation. I have the kind I'm going to break out for the first time. Like so, you keep them going. You keep a rotation going. You know when it's time to throw out as well. But now, if my shoes go, I have my old white slip-ons that like I washed them too many times and the back is ripped.
Oh, I see.
Those are now grass cutting shoes.
Oh, they've really, really gotten
started. Yeah, after that's garbage. Sorry. But thank you for your time. Thank you for your service. You've done a great job. But yeah. I'll be rocking some. Maybe I'll post some pictures of the new ones. I posted an awesome video. I forgot to post it earlier. I wrote a lion this week, and I posted the video up on my personal Facebook page.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah, I wrote a lion. It was pretty impressive, but I did it. Olivia Dean, so easy to fall in love right here on today's hit music. It is Q92 746. Let's give away some concert tickets. Louis Tomlinson is coming to Jacobs Pavilion on July 20th. He is bringing the How Did We Get Here tour, and you can be there because we're giving away tickets right now. We just need caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. And I'm not angry.
No, I know that.
But I can't have it sitting in mine.
I know we've talked about how the kitchen table is the parking lot, and it's so annoying.
I hate it.
I'm with you on that. My daughter has this bad habit of like, as soon as she gets in the door, she always carries like this tote, her book bag, her purse, whatever. It goes right on the kitchen table.
Yeah, just left.
But she usually comes back for it at some point, but sometimes not. She's not the only one. My son is guilty of doing it sometimes too. But it's like, why? Why would you think that the table we sit down to have dinner at is an acceptable place just
for anything?
Leave whatever you want there. It's fine.
Yep. Another thing that annoys me, leaving the mail laying around.
Yeah, I go through it and I throw away all the junk right away. I can't.
And then when I go to throw out mail, no, I want that. I need that. No, you don't.
Yeah, whatever's important.
I want to see those coupons. No, you don't. You're not going to look at one of them. You're not going to cut out any. You're not going to use any. You take the Meijer ones, you put them on the fridge. I get that. Other than that, no, you're not. I want to look at them.
Well, the Meijer ones you can load on your phone and use through the app, so you're paperless.
You want to look at them? That one's from 3 weeks ago. When you're going to look at it? I do. I hate clutter. Are you
that annoying guy, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I hate clutter.
Where you're like, I just haven't gotten to looking at something. You're like, yeah, you're not allowed to anymore. And you throw it away.
No, I'll just throw it away.
I would want
I hate clutter and I hate hoarding. And I'm fighting. I'm fighting with some people in my home that enjoy both. Not fighting, but like
define hoarding.
Throw anything out.
That's not hoarding.
That you don't need, that you keep for no reason, that you'll never go for, you've never asked for, you've never looked for.
Okay, do we have stacks?
It's like, my God.
If you're going to turn around and tell me that, like, in your house, there's like this secret closet full of gold clippers, then I'm like, okay, there's a hoarding problem.
No, there's a lot of things. My garage is still half full, and it's bothering me.
Well,
or I'm hoping the garage sale takes care of a lot of that.
I could remedy it, yeah.
But there's other things. I'm like, okay, why aren't we getting to these now? Why can't we go through this? Do we need to keep that? Do we need 7 staplers?
Maybe the answer is yes.
Do we need to keep all the office supplies for the office we don't have?
Wednesday afternoon through 8 p.m. It's going to be sunny all day long. A high near 95. Heat index values closer to 100. Overnight, partly cloudy with lows near 73. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thank you, Mark. It is 10 minutes before 8 o'clock. We've got fair skies, 72 in Canton.
Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso on Q92.
A thing when my kids were little.
Yeah, listen, I just feel like it could sell.
Or like someone will put a picture of a car seat that they're selling and they're like, yeah, that's not legal right now, so you really can't sell that. That's illegal too. Okay, how do you know this?
I'll just be like, you can't prove that. I'm with you, Christian. Mail laying around stuff not put away totally stresses me out.
Dude, I would die if somebody commented, prove it.
Yeah, prove it. Prove it.
I'm sure they could.
I think it's very fun to tell people something. You can't prove that. That's fun to tell people and also tell people you won't do it. Some of the best times of my life with my friends have been started by the phrase "you won't do it." Great memories.
I'm sure.
Tell someone they won't do it. Watch their whole body. Watch their whole body language change. And what's awesome is you'll see how competitive humans are, because more than not, people will do.
Just because you told them
just
not to.
because you said they won't do it.
I know.
Will do the thing that they said they were going to do. Even if it could get them in trouble, not like legal, but you know what I'm saying. Right. Even if like it's a dumb thing to do. If you just calmly, you won't do it. Watch how many things you can get people to do with the cunning use of you won't do it. Car seats have an expiration date on them. Get the hell out of here.
Do they really?
What is it, bread?
I heard that before, and I thought that was kind of a joke, but I guess it's not.
Who knew?
I don't know. I'm just glad that we're over that. I mean, although I could probably use a booster seat in the car. Not gonna lie.
When I get in my mom's car, I don't understand how she even physically drives.
It's difficult when you're a short person.
She might as well sit on the dash.
Oh my God. My sister, if she ever gets in an accident, we've driven next to her on Main Street, and I'll look over and I'll tell my daughter, I'll be like, she gets in an accident, she's toast. She is like, here's the wheel. I mean, she's so close.
No, my mom.
I'm like, that is going to be a broken nose, a fractured eye socket. Like,
it's up as high as it goes, and it's as close to the steering wheel as it goes.
And my sister's taller than me, so there's really no reason, because I don't sit like that.
It's very impressive. It's almost impressive until I have to get in it. I'm like, I need a shoehorn.
When we went to Detroit, she drove, and I kept thinking, oh dear Lord, I can't take it if I have to look over and see my daughter's, back in the back seat holding my sister's head because it just got taken off with an airbag.
Christ.
Like, that's how.
Q92, who is this?
Hi, this is Leah.
Leah, where are you calling from this morning?
Minerva.
All right, Leah, guess what? You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
No way, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Congratulations. You're headed to Jacobs Pavilion July 20th to see Louis Tomlinson live in concert. Just tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up.
Q92.
there for a second. Steel with plastic.
You know, these people that live in our neighborhood, they have an in-ground pool and they have several kids coming and going, like high schoolers, college-age kids, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They put solar panels on the roof of their house. I want to ask her so bad and be like, so did that really help?
I don't know.
I'm very curious to see like how much it actually has saved them on, especially with running like a pool heater. You see what I'm saying? And all those kids in the house.
It might be awesome. I don't know.
Does anybody listening have solar panels?
Don't they still give you like some kind of tax break or something if you put up solar? Wasn't there like something where you got something?
Yeah.
A pack of Uno cards or you got something.
That's the guy that came to our house, remember that?
I remember that. I remember that. You and your husband had to deal with it.
Oh, my husband was not happy that I
was
like, come back, and then he stalked him for like 3 days.
Yeah, that.
He's like, I feel like I can't even go outside.
Like, why would you put me in this situation?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? I had to tell the wife that a couple weeks ago. She was trying to volunteer me to do things with neighbors by myself.
Oh.
And I wrote back and I replied, I go, no, thank you. Please don't ever put me in that position ever. And she laughed. She's like, you really are. I was like, no, like, that's not me. It'll never be me. And please don't volunteer me for things without talking to me first.
I don't think you'll ever change.
Especially things that you know me as a person won't want to do. She was laughing at me yesterday. She was like, oh, I saw you talk. Because I was outside with Jim.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, talking to the neighbors again. She's like, I know how much you love that. I'm like, I guess I don't not like talking to anyone. I just don't want to.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
No, because I chit-chat with my neighbors.
Someone understands me. I had a perfect experience with my neighbor Rocco 2 days ago. He was out working on a boat.
Let's go, Rocco.
I was out with my kid.
Yeah.
Taking him. He wanted to ride his little bike, his little balance bike. Out there. Looked over. He looked at me and he waved. He goes, hey, Rocco, how you doing? He goes, hey, Christian, how you doing? I go, I'm doing good. How about you? He said, I'm doing good. And he went back to working on the boat, and I went back to walking with my son. Perfect. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I acknowledge you. I respect you. I'm glad you're having a good day.
Well, like...
Is that wrong? Is that wrong?
No, like our neighbors probably think we're weird because I don't talk to them every time they're out. I don't want them to get to the point where they come outside and they're like, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Like,
right. I
want them to feel like they can come out, enjoy their yard and not have to, they don't owe me anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because if you're talking about things you think about with neighbors, I can go down this rabbit hole for a second, even though it's already 7:12. Because our neighbors, the neighbors we talk to the most, and they're great. And they have a kid that's Jimmy's age, and they're like best friends. Where they spent time at a winery this weekend.
I saw that.
Yeah, right by Lake Milton.
You're so bougie.
Oh, it was fancy. There was a yacht rock band playing. And I know that because they kept telling us they were a yacht rock band and explaining what yacht rock was.
Yeah, well.
And at one point I was like, listen, I enjoy your music, but guys, I think we get it.
Right.
We get it. You're yacht rock. Mm-hmm. That is a thing now. There's literally channels of it now.
Oh yeah, it's on Sirius XM.
Yes, I mean it's not unheard of. You would think that like no one in the universe they come from another planet and brought yacht rock with them, but they were good. Sounded good. There were some good tunes going on. There was a bunch of picnic tables. We were sitting right by the lake, watched a bunch of people come in, dock, get some wine, drink it, and then they got back on their pontoon and just headed back out to the lake. I was like, now that's how you do it.
Yep.
That's how I will have a pontoon.
I know, that's what you say.
I will have a pontoon. At one point in life, I will enjoy, and I will do just that. We will dock it at that winery. Okay. We will go get wine.
Good.
The wine we drank was something Sarah. Sweet Sarah was the name of the wine.
Okay, so it was real sweet.
It was I only like ice cold. Well, cold.
Do you put ice cubes in it at home? Okay.
No, I don't really drink wine at home ever.
Really?
At a winery, I will. No.
It's so nice, like in the winter, to have a glass of wine.
WDJQ Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
A homicide investigation is underway after a male was found dead with a gunshot wound Tuesday morning in a southeast Canton apartment complex parking lot. Police say the victim was discovered outside a vehicle at Skyline Terrace Apartments on Allen Page Drive Southeast. Katana Buffet and Grill in Jackson Township has reopened after a fire temporarily closed the restaurant. Health officials say combustible materials stored near a water heater ignited Monday morning. All smoke-exposed food was discarded, and the restaurant completed required cleaning and repairs before passing a follow-up inspection Tuesday and reopening. 3 Russians have been indicted on federal charges accusing them of carrying out ransomware attacks targeting victims in Ohio and around the world. The FBI says the suspects allegedly extorted businesses, schools, and hospitals using malware. The U.S. State Department is offering up to a $10 million reward for information leading to those responsible. With the latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
Pool talk. There's all kinds of talk. Boat talk. I'm like, okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying I don't indulge in the boat talk.
I know that
because I do.
I know.
But so I'm not putting this on. Just even on myself. Like, okay, let's just calm down.
There is a reason though. You see so many boats for sale.
Just saying. Let's just calm down on all these projects because none of them are free.
Maybe you should go with Jake once and see how you like it.
None of these are free. Oh yeah, Jake does have a boat.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's been. I should ask what he's done on his boat. The boat he bought with his buddies off Facebook.
Its name is Bodie. Literally.
His name is Bodie. He took to a guy to repair it. And the guy kept it for 8 years.
Not 8 years, but it was a while.
It was a long time before he got his boat.
We were working on helping him get it back.
Like, yeah, do you need us to step in? Do you really have a boat, or did this man steal your boat? Do not get a boat. Trust me. I gotta tell you, those people on the lake, they just don't look sad.
No, because they're probably newer boat owners.
You know what boat stands for? Someone says, break out another 1,000.
There you go.
Maybe you can say the same thing for pools.
Oh, I was just going to say that. So last night, what we did was we helped my in-laws. They got a new solar cover for their pool. So theirs is round, their pool is. Mm-hmm. And so we cut it into 4 pieces because it's a lot more manageable for my mother-in-law to be able to put the cover on the pool if it's in pieces versus one big sheet, because that would be like a 30-foot round.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so we had to cut that up. We helped cover the pool because she just shocked it again. Hopefully this is the last time before then we'll be able to swim. But because they just got pool water last weekend. Like they had to be topped off. But it's a lot of work. Like we've been helping her get some things ready. And then last night Tony's dad like, Tony, you want a pool? He's like, nope. I mean,
sure don't.
It's a lot.
.803 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 8 o'clock hour. Christian and Lauren here with you, waking you up. So glad you guys are with us. Coming up here in about a half hour, we'll be talking to Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We're a week closer to Hall of Fame week here in Canton. We'll talk to him all about that. Also, it's Wednesday in the 8 o'clock hour. That means it is a Your Call Wednesday where you guys text in, call in your requests from the 90s, early 2000s, and we get them on for you. So the phone line's officially open, 330-450-9292 for requests. The text line also 330-269-9292. You can even, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, you can send yours in as well. So let's do that. Also giving away an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass to somebody that goes over to the live video feed, clicks the like button, and in the comments section simply puts the elephant emoji. Do that. You might end up winning. We'll announce that winner at the end of the 9 o'clock hour. And speaking of the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to be giving away 2 tickets to see Matilda the musical with New Direction Performing Arts Academy. It's coming up Saturday at 7 at the Players Guild at Kent State Stark Campus. Hit the cue to call in the 9 o'clock hour for that. Then around 9:40, Director of Athletic Communications Alexis Green from Walsh going to be joining the show to talk about a really cool announcement that is coming up on the show this morning. So we're going to get to your requests coming up here on a Your Call Wednesday. We love playing the bangers from the 90s, the early 2000s. Tell you what, Lauren, you want to kick it off today?
Sure.
Is there something you want to hear? Is there a Roxette song?
Ooh, we should do some Roxette.
I'm not trying to force you to go to Roxette.
Hold on. I got to think which one I want.
We went through a Roxette phase the other day.
We did, man.
I mean, your choices are The Look, Must Have Been Love, Listen to Your Heart, Joyride, Dangerous, and Joyride.
Dang it.
Again, Joyride's in here twice.
Let's do She's Got the Look.
She's Got the Look.
Yeah.
Let's kick it off with a...
It'll help break the tension I have right now.
Whoever just sent that text in.
I'm not on the text line.
I think Lauren sent that text in. It's Roxette, The Look. It's Q92. Who doesn't like clean water and world peace?
Right?
That's a hell of a combo.
The perfect world.
Almost as good as a Whopper.
With McDonald's fries.
With McDonald's fries. The ultimate combo. If you've never done it, I'm telling you, people, do it once in your life. It'll change everything. You might be like, oh, my God, we are living in a simulation.
Life
if
goals.
you go and get a Whopper and then go get a large McDonald's fry, I know it sounds like Romeo and Juliet stuff, like, you know, the Montagues.
It just sounds super gluttonous because you're hitting up 2 fast food joints. But really, what's the difference if you get an onion ring at Burger King with your Whopper?
I'm just telling you, those two together.
Probably worse.
A tear might fall from your face as you eat them.
Maybe.
A tear might fall. And not a sad tear. A tear like of enlightenment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you seen God? Close. Close. Like, I wonder if in heaven they hand you one of each. Welcome.
Really, I don't know. I mean, I like a Whopper. Oh, Lord.
Welcome, my son.
And then the aliens are all like, we want one, following you around. Why are there aliens in heaven?
I am the Lord. Lord, what do I get for getting here? I'm glad you asked.
That is
a Whopper and a McDonald's fry.
That is not a heavenly bed. That is a extraterrestrial life.
All right.
Now, if you were to walk into heaven snapping your fingers and Jesus gave you a Whopper and a McDonald's fry, and this was playing?
Oh, there's a party? And all your relatives and all, like, your old pets are all just chilling?
I can get behind this, right? You're like, hey, guys! How you been?
That plane wreck was awful, but look at this now.
Oh, my God, Christian.
Here I am.
Why'd you have to go so dark? Bad enough that we're dead.
We don't know that. It might be awesome once we get up there. It could be a party.
I know, but then you had to leave everybody down here to go say, hey.
They'll be there eventually.
I know.
Nobody gets out of life alive.
No, that is... The true words have never been spoken.
Just saying. I believe Maximus Decimus Meridius said we all owe God a death.
That is true. He was a very smart man.
No, he knew.
Yeah, he did. Good old gladiator.
I've learned a lot about life through Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Right.
One of the most badass scenes in a movie I've ever seen, arguably. God, that scene where he turns around and reveals himself.
Yeah.
Was that not the most badass? You tell me a more badass movie scene.
Braveheart.
Braveheart,
After his wife's been slain, he's on the horse, he's got his war paint on, and he's giving him that motivational speech.
No, it's badass.
Okay.
But this man, he was... I'm not... William Wallace killed 50 men. 50. I get it. All right, he did that. But, I mean, Maximus was by himself, no army, in the middle of the Colosseum, surrounded by all those soldiers who could have killed him like that. Like he was in more danger than and he just went badass.
He did. He's like, he's going down. After he had been like kind of starved and shackled for a while. I don't know where he found the energy.
Gladiator, reveal yourself.
He'd had enough of everybody's BS.
Oh.
He just snapped.
And he even told him, I will have my vengeance in this life or the like. Even if you kill me, I will get my vengeance.
You're still in danger, right?
Like that, come on.
Yeah, it was haunting, actually.
Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah, it was good.
Never had a moment. Every man hopes they have a moment like that. We don't. But we'd be like,
telling off the person at Home Depot, I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
In Mark's. I'm in Mark's telling off the manager. I would like everyone to do that to someone today. Don't MF them. Don't swear. Don't fight with them. Just give them that speech from Gladiator and just walk away and see if they don't think about you the rest of their lives.
They will.
I don't know what's going on.
Can you imagine?
Lock the doors.
Coming home from work and be like, you guys will never guess what happened today.
Someone gladiatored me. I don't even know what to do. Who the hell am I to stop someone from hearing Cher?
What song?
Believe.
No.
It was for Sonny Bono.
I know.
He died. It was.
She wanted to move on.
Him. It was her tribute to him.
Do you believe in life after love?
Yes. I can feel inside me say, oh, probably one of arguably the greatest song about someone passing ever written.
No.
Arguably.
Tears in Heaven, Eric Clapton.
Oh, cliche. Slaughter, Fly to the Angels. You ever hear Slaughter, Fly to the Angels?
I have not.
Oh.
I don't think I put that on in my grief.
I'll tell you what, I'll bet you it's been played at every funeral.
Really?
You haven't been to.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Slaughter, someone look up Slaughter, Fly to the Angels. I might play it off YouTube. There's no swearing.
I think you should.
If I'll play it, you'll be in tears.
Mm-hmm.
You won't be able to compose yourself the rest of the show.
No, look, bring it on.
I'll have to play Cher first. But you know what? I might do it.
Cue it up.
I might play Slaughter, Fly to the Angels. I know you're thinking, Slaughter has a great song about death. They do.
Great song about death.
Fun fact.
Should you even say that in the same sentence?
I don't know. Fun fact, though. In the music video that Slaughter made for Fly to the Angels, it was a tribute to Amelia Earhart. Can't make it up.
Are you serious?
You can look it up yourself. The video on YouTube. You don't have to listen to the song. If you want to just mute and listen to it, that's Slaughter. You know why they're called Slaughter? The lead singer's name is Mark Slaughter. So they thought 80s hair band Slaughter. That's a tough name.
It is a tough name.
You know what I mean? That's better than I guess it's up there with Poison. Poison's pretty tough. Poison will kill you.
Well,
but you get slaughtered. Does anyone else even remember Slaughter, or am I alone on that too?
No, I remember the name Slaughter.
Are you really?
Yeah.
They had a big hit, Up All
Probably
Night,
because
Sleep
of my
All Day.
sister, because she was older, and like my husband's best friend loves 80s hair bands. I mean, loves.
They're there.
Yeah.
Cher is a great singer, arguably one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably.
Trust me, I like some of Cher's music. I think we've played the crap out of Believe. I think that's why, I'm over it.
Because we care about Sonny Bono.
Okay, I think that's great.
No, he died?
Wasn't he in a plane crash?
No, skiing.
It was a skiing accident. Okay. So did Liam Neeson's wife that was in...
The skiing accident?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Cher gave us this. Thank you, Cher, for your gift. It's Q92. Madonna, Take a Bow, going out by request on the text line on a Your Call Wednesday. Hey, it's your call. I would have went more upbeat. Even maybe Crazy for you.
Hey, I wasn't mad about it.
I know you are. You love a good Madonna slow one.
I do. This used to be my playground. Would have been another banger.
Oh my God. I would have went with Open Your Heart to Me.
Oh no! If we're talking my favorite upbeat, if you want to be upbeat, La Isla Bonita.
Jesus. That's a good one, but it's
Thank you.
not one of the. Come on.
What? Oh, like a prayer.
Like a prayer.
Those get overplayed. You've got to pick the little guys that don't get to show off very often.
Like a Prayer is her Mona Lisa. That is her Starry Night. That is her masterpiece. That song is a banger in 2026 on the radio. Mm-hmm. I don't know that This Used to Be My Playground has quite the same effect.
It's a good one.
Yeah, if you're done watching A League of Their Own.
Excellent movie, though.
I love the movie.
Come on, man.
Tom Hanks, one of his finest accomplishments.
There's no crying in baseball.
She's crying, sir. 15 minutes after 8, guess what? We've got more of your call Wednesday requests coming up. We're going to pick the tempo up coming up after weather here on Q92.
I'm going to start with this one. Yes, he canceled June 6th. 6 weeks of shows of canceled. 6 weeks of shows were canceled, including 14 dates in Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Previously, I think that was the vocal cord rest or whatever back in 2023.
When he was told he couldn't sing for a while.
In April of 23, he canceled a show, but he did make that one up. That is the only one that I can find that he ever made up. But then last year, he canceled a string of New York City dates and did not reschedule those either. Here's the thing. Morgan Wallen will cancel tour dates. Very rarely will he reschedule them, which I think sucks because people spend a lot of money to go to concerts and shows, and they spend a lot of money on their music. They stream an artist a ton, and I think it's like a biggest jerk move when they don't reschedule.
Not come back. Say, listen, I'll come back around.
At the end of tour, I'm going to come back and do the show for y'all because I know you've been looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Takeaway 2. Taylor Swift sang an entire show in the pouring rain with thunder in the distance.
In the distance. No, people were using that video over the weekend. Like, here's what she did.
Yes, it's a safety thing. But I also know that it's you when you go to a show in a stadium and you know there's about to be weather, you also have a decision to make. Like, you can't just be like, well, the officials said it'd be fine. Or it's, you know what I mean? Like, common sense at some point kicks in as a human being and you go, you know what I mean? Or you get under and take cover and you're not right up there by the stage. Morgan Wallen's not the first person to tour that has a big stage.
Fair.
I don't know. This is not going to be a popular comment, but I think Morgan Wallen is a jerk. Deep down, I think he's just a jerk.
Well,
I like his music.
Weather is brought to you by Wally Armor, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, where nobody sells them for less.
Q92.
Hazy sunshine, hot and muggy, a high today near 95. We've got a heat advisory in effect through the afternoon for heat index values near 100. Overnight, partly cloudy, our low in the lower 70s. I am Mark J. Weather from 3 News.
Thanks, Mark. It is 8:17 on your Wednesday morning. As you head out the door, we've got sunshine, 74 in Canton.
Now we're going to pick it up with a request on the text line on a Your Call Wednesday. It's Snoop and Gin and Juice on Q92. Saturday. Now, I almost found what happened on Friday a little more interesting. That went viral, too. We all know, and I'm not trying to make this whole show about Morgan Wallen, but I can't help he's giving us news.
He's definitely giving us news.
We all know that I think it's fair to say that maybe Morgan sometimes has a shorter fuse than some others.
Oh, yeah.
And when he's drinking, he can get a little rowdy.
Mm-hmm.
Some people find, like I said, there are girls that love the bad boy. You know what I mean? Especially the bad boy who can sing.
Of course.
But if you saw the video from Friday, he took a security guard's phone off of her and chucked it.
Sure did.
I mean, chucked it. I don't know if she got it back. She might have. But he took it out of her hand and chucked it. There is video of it absolutely everywhere. Now, she was working at the time.
She was part of the hired security staff.
And her back was turned to the crowd. And she was, just to give you full disclosure, to like imagine it, this was not a girl. Her back was supposed to be to Morgan Wallen. She was supposed to be watching the crowd.
And it was. Her back was to Morgan Wallen, yes.
But she had her phone up over her head,
yes,
filming Morgan Wallen. And you might think, well, some artists might take that phone, grab it, film themselves, and hand it back and give that fan a nice memory. I believe he felt that she was not doing her job as security.
And she wasn't.
Which to be fair is fair.
Yeah.
She was not doing her job at security if she's filming Morgan Wallen, even if she's looking the right way, but puts her phone up above her head to film Morgan. He took said phone, and when I tell you he chucked it.
Oh, yeah, it's gone.
He threw it the opposite direction of where she was, off stage somewhere. I don't know if she got it back. It was nuts. So what are your thoughts on that?
Okay, two things.
Two things can be true. She should not have been doing that. She was working.
And he should not have been doing that
either. I agree. I'm not, but
she should not have been doing it. Now, there is rumors, and Amy just said that too. I heard it wasn't the security guard's phone, but a fan's phone that got passed down for them to take.
Oh. So the security was holding it for the fan.
Yeah. Again, security is not supposed to get involved at all. So I did over the weekend dive into.
What'd you find in the deep end?
It's true. I mean, like when you sign up to work security at those shows, you are not to engage with the artist. You are not to take photos of the artist. You are not to have your phone out recording any part of the show that gets part of their contract to agree to run security at the stadium.
Yeah.
So, yes, they were in violation. But who is Morgan Wallen? Why does he feel so entitled to destroy someone else's property? Again, petulant child. And that's after everything that's happened. And then this weekend, that's, I think, why it's not sitting well with me.
Why do you think he's like this?
I don't know.
Like, what is it? What is it that makes him? Where does this anger come from?
I don't know.
I'd like to get inside.
Yeah, I need to know more about his past.
Like, why do you get so angry? Why do you get so angry sometimes? I mean, you're a successful country music artist. Were
you raised in an angry household?
You're a heartthrob. You have all the money, and I don't believe money buys happiness. I really don't. I believe it pays bills. I believe it allows you to buy a lot of cool things, but I don't believe that if you have money, if you never have a problem in life. I'll never believe that.
Right.
You still feel, you still have things, you can still get sick, you still have emotions.
Amy said, "Who hurt you, Morgan?"
Seriously, show me on the doll. I mean, he probably bought her a new phone, but she was not doing her job, someone said.
She wasn't. And I 100% agree with you. Again, though, I don't feel like it gave, like, that's when you go say something to your people off stage, like, get the security guard out. She's not doing her job.
Yeah.
Or call it out. Draw attention. Why did you have to take that phone and chuck it? Now we're into a second layer of things. So let's say the phone was a fan's. And they were like, hey, can you just get a little recording so I have some really good footage, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You just destroyed a fan's phone.
You did.
Who only had the intention of being able to capture the night that they spent probably hundreds of dollars on seeing.
Probably close to $1,000 if you were down that close. If you were down that close, you might have spent $1,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Not to mention the $40 beers.
Sam the Towman said he was angry from Pittsburgh traffic. I hate this.
Listen. Whoever decided to make that city a triangle and not a square.
I know. What the heck?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Text message. Morgan Wallen acts like that because he is an entitled white man who barely gets in trouble for the inappropriate things he does. We do seem to let it go.
We do.
We do seem to let it go.
No one holds them accountable.
When you're a celebrity or a professional athlete, we tend to look the other way. And I'm sure I'm guilty of it too.
Yeah.
We tend to be like, well, he's really good at sport, or well, he's a really good singer. Let me see. Okay, though, even though they are responsible for his safety, that's why it only takes 1 second for them to jump on stage.
I agree. I really feel like it would have been more effective and more embarrassing if he would have been like, hey, whoever's in charge of security, can we get the security guard moved because they're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Like, just say it on the mic, and then I think no one would fault you.
He's the problem, and he's still a problem, LOL, but I still love him.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I really do enjoy his music. Like, I get that, but he definitely has a behavioral issue.
Yeah.
It seems.
Yeah. So there you go. It's very interesting. Very interesting. 8:28 sports coming up in a few minutes. But speaking of sports...
Call now to win tickets to see the Guards and
Days Grace, Animal I Become. You guys are killing it on a Your Call Wednesday. Let's go. Matter of fact, someone texted in 3 Days Grace on Q92. What a treat. I know. Little Rock never hurt nobody. And that's what Your Call Wednesday is all about. Your requests from the 90s, early 2000s. We play them from 8 to 9 every single Wednesday. Love doing it. We love turning the station over to you guys. We're going to get back to another request here in a second, but coming up here after sports, we'll be talking to Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. My counter says 22 days, 11 hours, 33 minutes till NFL football is back, so we'll talk to Rich about that coming up here shortly. We're going back to the text line. Another request on a Your Call Wednesday. I think this is apropos today. It's Nelly Houghton here on Q92. Oh! Watch out for those guys. Back to one lane. I'm like, you have any rage today?
The only thing I have is from last week, and I like walked it in because I was so mad, but then I ended up being such a good situation, and that's entitled old people. And I say this because we went to Dancing with the Stars, great mix of ages. We had senior citizens all the way down to little kids that wanted to go to the show. And we were leaving the parking deck, and I was like, ooh, I got to get in bed. You know, it was little did I know I was getting sick, because the next morning I'd wake up with a fever. But we're getting there, and I'm like, it's Akron. It's not going to take us long to get out of this parking deck. We sat in the same spot for 20 minutes, and then come to find out one of the gates broke. Yeah. So, like, they were fixing it, trying to get us out of the garage and, like, reroute traffic that was already backed up, waiting to get out of the garage. Anyhow, this woman comes off of the elevators with her granddaughter. What a beautiful thing, going and seeing Dancing with the Stars.
Absolutely.
She strolls over, gets in her Lexus, backs up, comes over, and at this point, we're at the turn to, like, go down. We're seeing light at the end of the tunnel after we've already been there 20 minutes. And she gets, I'm not even kidding, maybe 3 feet away from my car with her front end of her bumper, like she wants me to let her in.
You didn't let her in?
I didn't let her in. So then the lady behind me, she's driving a Yukon Denali.
Like you do?
Yep. She's inching up on my butt. She's been there just as long as I have, because we've made eye contact in our side mirrors a couple of times over the past 20 minutes. Anyhow, she doesn't let her in. This lady gets so mad, she backs up, and she starts to go down the up ramp. So that she could beat us at the bottom and try and cut us off at the bottom, hoping someone down there will let her in.
Bold move.
Very bold
move.
Yes. Her granddaughter, I felt so bad for her because she was probably like 17, was so embarrassed, I could tell. No one would let this woman out at the gate. Like, even when we got down there like faster than she did somehow. Like, I almost like met her down there. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And my daughter's going, Mom, let it go. I'm like, no, this is ridiculous. What makes her think that she should get out of here before everybody else?
Did she?
She did not. In fact, when I got out to pay my ticket, yes, I had to get out because you had to do this weird. They instead of going left, they had us go right. So you had to do this weird, like, go around. We were going the wrong way out of another like pay place to exit. I couldn't get my car close enough, so I had to get out to pay my ticket. And the lady in the Yukon Denali behind me rolled down her window, and she was like, "And that's how we stick together."
Nice. Grandma did not get out early.
She didn't. She was still sitting there when that lady said it to me. At this,
she put herself in a real bad situation now because everyone's gonna be like, "That you're not even supposed to be there."
Right? Why are you in the down?
Yeah.
You know, like if somebody, God forbid, was coming in for some reason to go up, they couldn't have. Anyhow, so yeah, that I was like, why are we so entitled that we thought that was fine and that someone should just let you in because you were older? You felt like that is your card. That's the card you're playing.
Well, it ain't working today.
No, it was. But yeah, it did make me mad.
The Guardians who played in the game, Parker Messick, came in to pitch a flawless 1-2-3 second inning with just 10 pitches. Cade Smith took the mound for a perfect 1-2-3 sixth inning. And Travis Bazzana subbed into the game at second base in the sixth inning. He went 0 for 2 at the plate, striking out in the seventh and grounding out in the ninth. The Guardians will resume play Friday night at home, starting a weekend series with the Pittsburgh Pirates. World Cup action yesterday. Spain beat France by a score of 2-0. And World Cup action today, 3 o'clock on Fox, England taking on Argentina. And finally, NBA Summer League action this afternoon. The Cavaliers will be taking on the Pelicans. The Cavs 1-2 in Summer League play. You can watch the game on Amazon Prime. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92.
Here we go. This one's really, really good. Like this one came in last, and I'm reading it first because I get it. My daughter's summer camp has a strict no phone policy. Yesterday, I picked her up and found out that the counselors spent half the day making TikTok videos with the kids for the camp's social media pages. If phones are banned for kids, shouldn't they be banned for counselors too? I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess. Well, okay. So the issue is whether the camp is following the spirit of their own rules, right? So phones are banned because they distract the kids from doing activities and interacting with one another. And counselors should be held to the same standard while supervising the kids, right? That said, if they're creating a quick social media update to show parents what the kids are doing, because I know sometimes camps will do that, like, hey, mom and dad, they're fine, like, that's different than scrolling TikTok all day. The question is, were the kids having fun and participating, or did the counselors turn the day into a content creation day for them? If it's the latter, then I'd definitely have a problem with it. And furthermore, did you sign a media release saying that it was okay for your child to be filmed? I don't know. Just throwing that out there. Because I don't know that I would. I don't know what I would do. But yeah, that's a good one. Like, zing. That's a good observation on your part of what happened. I mean, like, that is not okay. Again, I wouldn't be as mad if they were doing it just real quick. But you said half the day. So unless your daughter, and I'm not saying she is, embellishing anything or making it longer than it actually was. But if that was the case, if it was half the day, then that's a whole nother problem. So
We're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
The hosts just feel like they're buddies, They're just always making me laugh.
On your Wednesday morning right here on today's Hit Music Q92. It's Christian and Lauren live on the radio, live at Q92radio.com. You can listen to the station on our website 24/7 and live video at Q92. Facebook, YouTube, and X page. Thank you so much for having us on. Thank you for making us part of your day. Do not forget, at the end of the 9 o'clock hour, we are hooking somebody up for the 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass to drive through Port Clinton and feed and see those awesome animals. If you'd like a chance of being that winner, head on over to the live video feed right now. Click the like button, and in the comments section, simply put the elephant emoji. That's all you got to do. And we're going to randomly pick one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist. Also now, big 9 o'clock hour coming up. We had some awesome members of the cast of Matilda the Musical in studio with us yesterday, and we got a pair of tickets for you to go see that show with New Direction Performing Arts Academy this Saturday at 7 o'clock at the Players Guild at Kent State Starks campus. So we're going to hit the cue to call in the 9 o'clock hour and hook somebody up with that. And also in the 9 o'clock hour, around 9:40 or so, Director of Athletic Communications Alexis Green from Walsh University is going to be joining the show. Looking forward to talking to her. Got a little announcement for you guys, and we're looking forward to making that. So we have all that coming up here on the show. Our phone number, as always, is 330-450-9292, and our text line, 330-269-9292, and we will get back to your requests on a Your Call Wednesday, as always. But right now, at 8:35 on your Wednesday, there's only one person we like to talk to at 8:35 on a Wednesday, and one person only, Lauren. Sorry.
It's not me, because you had me silenced.
Yes.
It's definitely not me.
Well, I told you it's only one person. You're not that person.
You really weren't kidding. Yeah.
No, I meant it. One person. That's Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame, who joins us like he does every single Wednesday. Rich, good morning. How you doing in this heat wave?
Staying cool.
There you go. You look cool. You look nice and comfortable over there.
A nice pressed white shirt. Crisp and clean.
As all, they call him. That's his nickname over there.
What?
Crisp and clean. Rich
Is
DeRozier.
Is it really?
It's not, but it should be.
Okay.
It should be. All right,
Rich.
Rich.
And cleaner never the same sentence.
Rich, I went to the website today because I was curious, and I really am. I'll joke. I'm getting excited. Football is going to be back here in 22 days, and getting closer. I know you guys are hard at work. Everyone, not just you, everyone over there, getting things ready. What I always think is crazy is all this stuff is going on. You guys are going through all this stuff, getting ready, getting set, all these preparations, but you're still running the Hall of Fame business as usual. I mean, that's impressive what you guys pull off over there when in the meantime you're getting ready to kick off the NFL season.
I think I told the story that when I first came over here from the newspaper, some of my coworkers said, "You're going to be so bored."
That was inaccurate. Yeah.
Nope, that's not the case.
We're moving quick.
Yeah. Oh, are you there, Rich?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
There he
Okay,
is.
you cut out for a second, but you're good to go. One thing I wanted to hit up today as we get closer, and I want to do it every week because these people are so awesome. I got to say, a big part of what's going to be going on at the Hall of Fame in a couple of weeks, in 22 days, is going to be because of the awesome volunteers. And every year they love doing it. They take pride in it. We talked about it last week, but I mean, they're going to be working their butts off, no matter whether it's a heat wave, sunny, rainy, whatever. And they are so important to what's going to be going on here in a couple weeks. I always want to give them a little credit as we get closer to that week. We're frozen now.
Mm-hmm.
The internet hates us sometimes.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Rich?
Nope. We've got nothing. All right, let's get him on the phone.
Yeah, we'll get Rich on the phone, and we'll put him right back on here. We apologize, having some issues with the interweb, but we'll get him on the phone and get him right back on so he can talk about that. Because you know what's funny? Because last year we were broadcasting there and doing it so much, you get to talk to some of those volunteers and some of those people driving the golf carts and helping people get from place to place, and they're so happy. They're so prideful. They enjoy what they're doing, helping everybody throughout the Hall of Fame week. And there was some really cool. I got some nice rides on golf carts from some awesome volunteers that didn't want me to walk as far. I didn't want to walk that far, and they did a great job with that. So this should be Rich now. Rich, are you there?
So we put on events.
There you go.
Yes, he just picked up right where he left
That's
off.
how you do it. That's a pro.
We run the museum.
Yes.
But we forget sometimes to plug in the modem.
Hey, you got a lot on your plate.
Yeah, you have an awful lot on your plate. So, I mean, it's what an exciting week is going to be coming here soon, Rich. I can't wait for it. What I'm really looking forward to, I know we talk about it a lot, is that tailgate with all the food from all the different teams. I mean, people are going to get to try out foods from every NFL city, basically, and you're going to have to bring your appetite this year. And you might have to come back every day just to, maybe do a division a day. Is that a good idea, Rich?
Ooh, I like that. And
yeah.
Well, except you'd have a division a day would be 8, and it's only a 5-day run. So you'd have to do 2 a day. You'd have to come 4 days and do 2 a day.
Okay.
So,
okay.
And maybe I don't. Do you mix up the South and the North? Listen, the NFL geography is decent, but if you do the AFC South, you're getting Indianapolis in there for folks who might not know where all the, so the geography is decent, but it isn't perfect. So, if you got Dallas in the East and Indy in the South, if you went by divisions, you'd probably still get a decent mixture.
Absolutely. And yeah, you could do like, all right, we're going to do AFC, and I'm helping people plan their week now. You could do like, all right, we're going to do AFC and NFC North on Monday. We're going to go back. We're going to do the AFC and NFC South. Just do it like that, divide and conquer, and then you'll be able to know. But it's true, you'll be able to have a sense and a taste of what every NFL city and stadium do for the food for their teams, because every team's got their own niche. They've all got things that are pretty much only available or are more popular at their stadiums.
I'm not a big Ravens fan. I shouldn't have said that out loud. We're fans of everyone.
There you
go. However, if you're going to try to stay loyal to your Cleveland Browns roots, you have to look a little side-eyed at the Ravens, at least every now and then. However,
sure.
Baltimore crab dip really has me intrigued.
Yeah, I could go for some crab dip.
I could see Lauren smashing some more crab. I'm going to be more like, hey, some barbecue, some Kansas City barbecue.
Do you eat hot dogs?
KC barbecue mac and cheese. I mean,
Yeah, I mean that to me. That's something. That's where I'm going to have to find the Chiefs. Chicago dogs. By the way, not me. I love ketchup, but no ketchup on Chicago dogs, Lauren. Or it is not a Chicago dog.
But nobody puts ketchup on a hot dog.
Oh, come on!
I found that out in Chicago when I went to try to see training camp with Jamie, and I got my first Chicago dog, and I found out very quickly in Chicago, ketchup and a hot dog are a bad word. You do not do that in Chicago.
And at some of the locations, they won't even put a ketchup bottle out.
They didn't. They didn't. It's funny. We were down by Lakeshore, and they had a couple of the just guys selling them at stands and things like that, and there was 2 of them that didn't even. Ketchup wasn't even an option, Rich. There was no. Can I have some ketchup? Because the answer is no. You cannot. Go get a hot dog if you want it. If you want ketchup. These are Chicago dogs, but every city's got their own thing.
These are the kind of debates my family like. There's certain things that are off the table. When you get everybody together for a holiday or a birthday party or something. Listen, you don't talk money. Try not to talk politics. Don't talk religion. These are the conversations that we would much rather have and have some fun with. Ketchup on a hot dog, yes or no, and everybody gets lathered up on one side or the other. That's where the good family bonding takes place.
Absolutely. And like I said, even though I'm a big Chicago Bears fan, I was like, darn it, there's no ketchup on me.
I know. Well,
I feel like the whole city stopped and turned and looked at me at that park. Like, what?
Probably.
Like, what did he say?
Well, I'd have been there with him. And listen, I'm not going to, the USA Today folks who are helping to run all this don't need me to shill for them. But if you do go all in with the 32 team sampler pack, it's just a little north of $100. So you're at about $350 per serving, and for a sampler size at a festival like this, that's a pretty darn good deal. And you can go to a lot of places and get the quote unquote sampler, pay $5 or $6 to to get whatever that sample is, and I'm encouraged that we're making this, very family friendly. There's a lot happening at the Fan Fest that doesn't cost you a thing. You don't have to pay to park. You don't have to pay to get in. There's a lot of great music. You're not paying to listen to Jefferson Starship, kind of really get things rolling on Wednesday night or any of the other musical acts. There's going to be all kinds of entertainment. Hey, yeah, you're paying for your food and drink, but you're doing that at pretty much any other festival you go to either. So I think we're being really fair. I'm really excited about that. And we want a lot of people to experience this. We want Enshrinement Week to turn into the must-see TV. I got to participate on at least one of the days and get down there.
Absolutely, too. Wanted to talk, too, while we had John today about it. Anyone that's interested in going to the Class of 2026 autograph session, that's presented by Topps football cards, Lauren.
Yeah,
I'm buying them.
I know.
I'm buying them.
Yes.
But really cool. And in this age of sports cards and memorabilia, those autographs can really become something special. So if people want, I know you have a limited amount of tickets for that, but that investment in those, that could come back tenfold at some point, depending on what is signed and what's going on. But it's just that we're in that part of time now where memorabilia and sports cards are so big right now. And you have a chance to get an autographed item from most of the class, Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Kuechly, and Vinatieri, with the Topps autograph session.
Yeah, and you will get something signed by Roger Craig. He's just not signing in person. He has slowed down a little bit physically, so he asked if he could pre-sign everything because he knows there's going to be a lot of people there, and people want to get through the line and get all the autographs. And that's also part of the reason why it's a limited number of tickets. It's so that we can help ensure that anybody who does make that monetary and time investment to come out for this is going to be able to get all 5 people. So again, it's just we try not to overextend either the new class or the returning Hall of Famers. I think in the last handful of years, under the leadership here at the Hall of Fame, we've turned Enshrinement Weekend into something that the guys really look forward to participating in because they know, we're not going to ask them to do a bunch of things. And if we do ask them to do some things, they know about it ahead of time. Very often there's, some kind of stipend involved if they're working, especially if they're working with a third party, a sponsor or a company that would like them to make an appearance. We're not calling in favors and saying, will you go to so-and-so's activation? They're paid for their time. A good hometown discount, don't get me wrong. But we want to make sure that we're not just compelling them to do something that they might not want to do. And for that reason, I think, Christian, in about 2 weeks, well, probably in the next week or so, we're going to release the names, and Lauren, of the people coming back.
Oh, nice.
And I think with some late additions, because there's a handful who say they want to come, they just need to clear their schedule of maybe some other ask from somebody else. I think we're going to be able to announce a record number of Hall of Famers coming back, way over 100. And I know we've talked before, we are the envy of the other sports Hall of Fames for the amount of enshrinees, inductees who come back to celebrate the new class. Baseball, nowhere close. Basketball, nowhere close. Hockey, nowhere close in this country. They look at us and they say, how in the world do you get more than 100 people to come back? And we say, because we make it fun for them. And we've got many who are going to be down at the Fan Fest, walking around, take pictures with them, talk to them. So that, again, that's part of what you're getting for that Fan Fest experience, is a chance to be up close to some of these Hall of Famers.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely be. That's one of my favorite things to do when we're down there covering things during Enshrinement Week, is to kind of see who you see, you spot. And sometimes I'm oblivious. Sometimes I have to be with Christian because I know the name, but I don't know their face well enough. And he'll be like, that's so-and-so. And I'll be like, what? You know what I mean? I need him sometimes.
And that's where, for us, the gold jackets come into play. We're like, aha.
Yes. Yeah, we're like, there's one.
You're like, a dead giveaway. So it's a good question, Rich, before I let you go, because now as you mentioned, the guys coming back, you ever get a surprise or someone who didn't announce and they just show up with their gold jacket and you're like, oh. Like, has that ever happened or no? They have to RSVP?
Well, we ask them to RSVP because we want to be sure we're taking care of them. We want to be sure they have transportation from the airport or, from their hotel. If they're getting themselves from the airport to the hotel, then maybe they need some kind of ride to get from the hotel to our campus. So, surprise. Sometimes it's the 11th hour. It's usually not the 12th hour. I think one of the pleasant surprises this year is that there are so many former members of the 49ers who don't typically come. They live out in San Francisco. They don't come to Canton as often as some of the others. But the love affair that they have had with Roger Craig over 30 years is compelling many members of the San Francisco 49er fraternity to be here. So I'll let people kind of fill in the blanks on those names on who we think are going to end up being here, some of whom haven't been here in years.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Yeah.
That's exciting. So we'll hopefully be able to make official some of those names here in the next week or so.
Wow, we look forward to hearing that. That's going to be awesome. And a reminder too, just because we're talking about memorabilia, the gift shop does sell sports cards, football cards. Yeah, and Topps is one of our newest new partners, and one of the truly big names in that industry. And Christian, I'm older than you, and so I can remember. Back when I was taking rookie cards that probably could sell for $3 million now and sticking them in the spokes of my one-speed banana seat, black and yellow high handlebar bicycle. That was it. That was the only company that sold cards was Topps. So Topps was it, back in the day, or at least in that era. And other companies have come and gone over time, and some have stuck around, but nobody's really stuck around like Topps has. And for them to be back in the fold here as a partner with the Pro Football Hall of Fame, we're excited because we know they do it right. And they're talking about putting together some different sets coming, in the years to come, different sets that will highlight the Hall of Famers. So maybe someday on this show we'll get to be talking about that.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate you coming on with us this morning and chatting with us. We're so excited about all of the Hall of Famers coming to town. Enshrinement Week, of course, the Lainey Wilson concert, the game between the Arizona Cardinals and Carolina Panthers. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, what are you doing? ProFootballHOF.com. Head over there. Get your tickets. We're going to be there. And we're so excited. And the countdown is on, Rich. These next couple interviews are going to get real interesting because the time is going to get smaller and smaller before we reset the clock.
Here we go.
Rich, always
release and counting.
Always a pleasure. Take care and stay cool, man.
Thank you.
All right, Rich DeRoche, Pro Football Hall of Fame. Got a forecast coming up from Mark Johnson and another request for your call Wednesday coming up on Q92.
Looking for the perfect way to...
Did you see that guy do the flips because he was attacked by a bison at Yellowstone? I did see that video. In 2 weeks, we're going up to the wildlife place with the tickets we won from you guys. My wife's a little worried now. Well, they weren't in a car, first of all. The guy was not in a car. And I did see him get flipped by a bison, and it was rather impressive.
Well, and I feel like in Yellowstone, for whatever reason, we have this thought that it's like a domesticated raccoon going through the campground. And I don't think bison are quite the same thing. Like, same with the bears. Like, they want to get close and get pictures, and then they get upset when, like, they get gored by an elk or...
Yeah.
You should, like...
No, this isn't the zoo.
Right.
This isn't... Yeah, Yellowstone is a natural park, but those animals, they're not... It's not
They're
like...
very wild.
Yeah. You piss off a bison.
The The park is a lot bigger than like your casual campground where all of the animals saunter through because they've been snacking on all your snacky snacks when you go to bed.
Yeah.
Because you're not locking them up well enough. This is not
the bison,
the same.
they know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing could ever happen. But for the most part, the bison there know what the llama, they know what's going down.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like over the hedge, like where they probably like hang out after the park closes at night.
Yeah, I'll bet this Ford Taurus has a snack. I'm going to walk up to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In Yellowstone, that's not quite the same deal.
No.
So, very unfortunate.
It's more like, it's go time, fellas.
Yeah, I believe I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take that picture.
Look at this dumb tourist.
And it's not, you don't hear often of bison attacks.
Mm-mm.
You hear bear attacks, things like that. You don't often hear it, but did you see the video?
No.
The man flies. The man flies. If you just go to TikTok and put in bison Yellowstone, it'll come up rather quickly.
Okay. You said bison Yellowstone.
It's a bison. Yeah, Yellowstone Park, and this guy goes for a ride that he didn't buy a ticket for. He absolutely, he soars, if you will. Like I seen that jackass.
The grandfather, 8 feet in the air.
It was pretty high.
Okay.
Pretty
I'm
high.
making sure I have the right video. Oh.
Saw it this morning. I woke up and I was like,
holy.
Oh. No, the bison sent the man.
What did he do, though? Did he?
He almost met Jesus.
No, I know, but like, he looks like he's in a private, like a parking lot within the park. I mean, it's not like he was pulled over on the side of the road in the middle of the wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't know the whole, I didn't read like the story as to like what he was doing. Should he have been where he was at? But I mean, it was,
3 for your Wednesday afternoon through 8 p.m. It's going to be sunny all day long, a high near 95, heat index values closer to 100. Overnight, partly cloudy with lows near 73. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thanks, Mark. It is 8:56 on your Wednesday morning sunshine as you head out the door, 77 in Canton.
Finishing up a Your Call Wednesday on the text line. It's Mark Morrison, Return to the Mac on Q92. Getting a good burn on the head. It'll turn to a nice little tan.
You sure are.
Trying to get some color this summer.
Mm.
I don't know. So people look at, oh, he's got one of those pools. I think people will judge your pool.
You know what I've decided?
I think people judge your pool.
I've decided that actually I think you might be a little hoity-toity more than you think.
I don't have the money
You're
to be
garage.
hoity-toity.
No, you're like garage sales. Ew. No, that doesn't mean anything. You can have champagne taste on a beer budget. Are you kidding me?
No. I don't know. I personally don't like
that pool. It's not good enough for our yard in the cul-de-sac.
I'm like, if you're gonna do it, let's just save up and do it.
Yeah, but you're testing the waters. What if you get it and you're like, God, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money. We just didn't spend that much time in it.
Well, that's true. You could be like, okay, we got in that enough that if we
right, then you feel better about like sinking the money into it because you're like, whoa, we used the crap out of that.
Just had a few $100s. You're like, guys, we didn't use this.
Yeah,
it was nice,
right?
But we didn't use it,
right?
Let's pack it up.
Or dang, it was a pain in the butt to keep the water balanced, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Because pools can be the treadmills of outside, just a place to hang your laundry. We don't use them nearly like we say we're going to. You know what I mean? Who's gotten that treadmill? What do? We dry our shirts on it.
Treadmills for sure. Yeah,
you know
it does become a drying rack.
It becomes that. Oh, we can dry. Oh, put your just hanging over there. Those things happen. How many people get their pool? If you're in it all the time, like my brother's family, they live in that damn thing.
Yeah, most people who have like the in-ground pools or they have like a really big above ground, that's what happens. If it's nice enough out, chances are the pool's open and someone's going in.
They got a hoop, they got a diving board, they got a slide. I mean, it's a pretty darn.
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law have an in-ground pool, and they just got a slide this year too. I bet you that'll be fun.
See, someone is. See, I'm a Christian. Save up for a nice pool. Inflatable pools look trashy.
It's in your backyard. You're not putting it in your front yard.
No.
You literally have a field behind your house.
Well, soon to be developed. Apparently, they claim they're putting 18 houses in by December. I'm like,
this is what I was talking about. Workmanship. That's a little scary.
I'm like, you're lying. There's way you're going to be able to do that.
That's like the housing equivalent of the traveling carnivals that we talked about yesterday.
All they did was flatten the land.
Oh, it won't be
They were
long.
back
They'll
there.
have 18 basements dug.
They said that they're going to have 18 houses in by the end of 2026. And I'm like,
no, you're not. Sarah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
I don't know.
Stop.
That's 6 months.
that many houses?
Yeah. I'm telling you, they throw them up like that anymore. Tony's cousin is a real estate developer, and he does like homes out in Austin. Okay.
Yeah.
And he was saying that's one of the biggest things that he won't do is get in with contractors that flip houses that fast because there's no way.
No, there's no way everything's well done.
But they do. It happens all of the time. You have families who want that nicer home. They tend to be a little.
New Philly, broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
The Ohio State Highway Patrol is investigating a fatal wrong-way crash on U.S. Route 30 in Stark County. Troopers say 79-year-old Webster Blankenship of Wooster was driving the wrong way when his car collided head-on with another vehicle Tuesday morning. Blankenship later died at Altman Hospital. The crash remains under investigation. A homicide investigation is underway after a male was found dead with a gunshot wound Tuesday morning in a southeast Canton apartment complex parking lot. Police say the victim was discovered outside a vehicle at Skyline Terrace Apartments on Allen Page Drive Southeast. Federal authorities are offering a $25,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in the 2011 killing of 22-year-old Dale Settle Jr. of Canton. Investigators say Settle was shot during an attempted robbery while attending a Bible study. Anyone with information is urged to contact the ATF. With your latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
I've never been to Seaside Heights. Is that not where Jersey Shore was filmed? They were weren't they there?
I don't know.
Seaside Heights.
You're asking the wrong person. I never watched Jersey
Oh,
Shore.
you missed a gem. You never sat there and watched Ronnie and Sam fight?
No.
Oh, there is no toxic couple that was more entertaining to watch than Sam and Ron.
Darn.
You could play. Oh, God. Ron, stop! You never heard that growing?
No.
Never?
I never watched
We're
Jersey
done.
Shore.
We're done.
I mean, I know who Snooki is and all that. I know of the series, but I
Are
never
you
watched
friends
it.
with her, Ron? Are you friends with her? We're done. We're done. They're so... Oh, God.
Dude.
He threw her bed on the patio. He said, if you want to act like a dog, you could sleep outside like a dog. Things were said and done on that. It was incredible. I don't even care if it was scripted.
Maybe I'll give it a watch now.
If
Can you
it
watch
was?
it anywhere?
Yeah, I believe Paramount.
Okay. We have Paramount.
Yeah. Don't worry about Jersey Shore Family Vacation. That's cute. You want Jersey Shore.
Like the actual.
The
Jersey
original
Shore.
Jersey Shore.
Okay.
Just phenomenal.
But did you Google it? Is that where it was shot? Was where this person was going?
Let me see here. Oh, the text lines are Google. Yes. Heights is where Jersey Shore was filmed. Yeah, they spent the summer.
Do they still live there?
No. They did a year. They did some in Florida. They did a season in Italy.
Wow.
I mean, they went,
Well, it wasn't Jersey Shore.
Well, it became a brand after their first couple seasons.
I see. Okay.
It was one of MTV's final, home run hits for a show.
Before they were no more.
Yeah, it really was a late in their career, a boom, a resurgence they got from that.
Yeah.
It was a good show. No one else remembers Ron and Sam from Jersey Shore. Am I alone on that island? You guys are killing me. I would have thought everyone would have been absolutely. Text last week of classes for Westgate Middle School in East Liverpool. Field trip day for 5th grade. Let's go. Wow. You guys were last man standing.
Yeah. No kidding.
This is pretty much it.
Yeah.
You guys. I don't know if anybody else is still in school, but I think that's about it, my friend. Wow, that's late. Hopefully you start late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what we got for you here today. Text message. Absolutely remember Ron and Sam. Okay, then you get it. They broke up and got back together 17 times a show. Random fact today, William H. Taft was the first president to throw out the first pitch at a Major League Baseball game. He threw a ball from his seat to Washington Senators pitcher Walter Johnson in the year 1910. That was before my grandma was born.
My great-grandmother.
Wow.
1910. When did baseball like really start? When did they start playing baseball?
1800s.
Was it? I mean, yeah. But I'm not. That's a genuine question.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what those first games were like? Everybody was all dressed prim and proper in the stands, sweating it off.
1846.
Yeah.
Think about that. Mm-hmm. That's insane.
Is that why it's called America's pastime? Because it's like,
I don't know where that name came from, but I'm still sitting here going, wow. Modern baseball officially started June 19th. In 1846, the first recorded game under a formalized set of rules was played in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Hoboken?
However, the game did not have a single inventor. It evolved gradually over centuries from older English bat and ball games like cricket and rounders.
I could see that. Cricket's very similar-ish.
Crazy. Man, 1846. Well, you know what I got to know.
So I know you stay up
in 1846.
Stay up to watch that game last night?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. James K. Polk was the president when baseball started. James K. Polk.
Cool.
That is insane. That is going. That was to give you perspective. He was only the 11th president of the United States. We were on President 11 when baseball began. What? Isn't that fascinating? No? All right.
Riveting.
Very fascinating to me. Time that we think about that. Like, that's crazy. We've had presidents in this country in the if you think about 17, 18, 19, 2000, that's crazy to me. Crazy to me. Absolutely insane. Anyway, good morning, everybody. No one wants coconut in their breading. No one wants coconut for anything.
That's not true.
What's that coconut chocolate bar?
Mounds?
There's a reason that there's always the
Almond Joy.
There's a reason why the Halloween candy, that Mounds or Almond Joy, is always the last one there, along with the dark chocolate. Always the last one in the bowl.
One has the almond and one does not.
Almond Joy?
Yeah, that probably is the one with the almond.
Probably.
Oops-a-daisy.
Probably. But the coconut, I mean, you know what else, if we're going on what sucks, and I don't know why we're doing it? Peppermint patties.
Oh, my gosh.
Put them on an island and burn the island.
Get out of here. Who doesn't like a cool, crisp mint peppermint patty?
You know what I want to mint when I have bad breath? That's the only time I crave mint. When I have bad breath.
Listen, some people like mint, some people don't. Some people like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh,
my nephew gets super mad because he says it's like, who would want to eat toothpaste?
I could not agree more.
But he's like the only one in our family that won't eat.
Or just. Carlo, loving on me right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 morning show. Christian Lauren here with you on your radio, live at Q92radio.com, and you can watch the show live on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. Thank you guys so much for having us on this morning. We appreciate you being here with us. Our phone number, 330-450-9292. Our text line, 330-269-9292. Now, this hour, coming up here shortly, we're going to be hitting that cue to call. We're going to give away tickets to see Matilda the musical with the New Direction Performing Arts Academy this Saturday at 7 p.m. at the Players Guild at Kent State Stark Campus. We had members of the cast on the show with us this time, actually, yesterday. They were awesome. Go see them. But we are giving away a pair of tickets this hour with the cue to call. Also, we're going to be giving away a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass on the live stream. All you got to do is head on over, Facebook, YouTube, or X, wherever you're watching the show at. Click the like button in the comments section. Put the elephant emoji in there. And Lauren's going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show and hook you up with that. And also, coming up, joining the show live here at about 9:40 or so, Director of Athletic Communications, Alexis Green from Walsh University, going to be joining the show. We have a cool announcement to make with Alexis. Looking forward to talking with her. That is all coming up this hour on this day. I just want you to know, Lauren, at 9:09, it is 77 degrees.
I know. I just got the weather update.
Were you outside? Did you go outside at all during the break? Were you on the phone? I don't know if you peeked out to get
No, I just went into the other studio.
Heat advisory still in effect, so please, everyone, do be a little careful with that. I know we have a tendency sometimes with those to kind of just go, yeah, whatever.
Water yourselves today, people.
Yes. Water your plants and yourself. That's good advice right there. It's Sienna Spyro, Die on This Hill at 9:10. It's Q92. I'm starting to get into earthing.
I was not earthing. You really took your socks and shoes off?
No, I haven't yet, but I'm starting to get into it.
How? You haven't even put a toe in the grass yet.
No, but I've been thinking about it. Max Crosby does it all the time, and I thought at first he was joking about it. Then I realized he really believes in earthing. And he believes in its healing powers.
Listen, I think there's something to being able to put your feet in the grass and kind of ground yourself for a second. But I don't know that that's necessarily connecting you physically with the ground. I think it's more like...
It's like electric, they say.
No, I think it's more like taking a moment just to stand in one place and be like, you know what? Especially for people with anxiety, you know what? You're here. Your feet are in the grass. You are fine.
You don't think there's possibly any kind of health benefits from that with Mother Earth?
I mean,
we all came from Mother Earth.
I guess if earthing brings you joy, then of course there's health benefits to it because happy people live longer. I made that up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would have to imagine it's true.
Yeah, no. I'll do more research into Earth. We will have an earthing expert on the show. I don't know where we'd find one.
Do you want me to try and find one?
An earthing expert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you mean just someone who earths? Or
someone who coaches someone on how to earth?
I don't know if there is an earthing expert out there. I don't know how one becomes an expert of earthing. I just know what earthing is. Used to think it was a big joke. I kind of was watching some videos on Max Crosby of the Raiders. And now he believes in earthing a little bit. Nothing crazy. He earths. And I just wonder, is there something to it? That's a professional athlete whose body and physical health are what he uses to provide for his family.
I hate to break it to you, but AI says that earthing for grounding is not officially recognized as a medical or scientific credential. So there is no one who can get an earthing expert seal.
Yeah.
It's typically a self-proclaimed title.
Okay.
Used by practitioners, authors, or wellness influencers who advocate the health benefits of physical contact with the Earth's electrical energy.
Can you type in any scientific evidence to show that earthing has benefits? I know it's a long sentence. But is there any data? And has anyone done a study at University of Johns Hopkins? You know what I mean? Maybe Harvard. Has anyone done the research?
We're about to find out.
ITT Technical Institute.
It says yes, however, it's limited. Preliminary scientific evidence that earthing, grounding, offers health benefits exists, but it's largely criticized by the broader medical community due to significant methodological flaws. Small pilot studies and lab trials suggest that connecting the body to the Earth's natural electrical charge can influence physiological processes. However, the sample sizes are usually very small, and independent replication is lacking.
Well, there's no money in it.
That's true.
We can't charge you to Earth. So is that why?
Well, maybe you could if you were like, yo, I earth all the time, and I found this really solid electrical connection where you stand here.
We should start an LLC, and we should open an earthing farm where people can come and earth. And you charge a membership, and they come and earth.
Dude, it would only have to be an acre.
And we have the best.
You know how many people could earth together on an acre?
I'm telling you, All the earth you could earth.
But what would be
soil?
What
grass.
would we charge per person?
I don't know. That's the thing. We
like how long are you supposed to earth for?
I'd say at least 15 minutes.
Okay, so
that's
maybe,
what they say for vitamin D.
Maybe we charge like $1 a minute. We can make.
Well, that's pricey. That gets pricey.
Yeah, but if it's quality,
you know what? We treat
soil,
it. No, we treat it like a tanning package in a tanning session. Because what do you do when you go tanning? You go for 15
you
to 20 minutes. You can do so
many visits. Yeah.
And you can earth. We'll get a piece of land that gets tons of sunlight, nice rich soil. We'll get different options. We'll do a mud one. We'll do a dry dirt one, a grass one. Trademark, by the way, trademark. No one take this. LLC. We just started it. And different earthings. And then, come on now. There's no reason it can't work. Not saying it's gonna. Would you guys come to our earth farm?
Well, earthing
farm?
I mean, every farm's an earth farm.
Yeah. What about perineum sunning? Heard about that? Heard about that?
I mean, you'd have to have like...
Our earthing farm, this could be huge.
What about like...
This could be huge.
Sacred soil sanctuary?
Could be, but then we're just soil. It's all of earth. Well, the name we'll get the name some work, but we're going to start an earthing farm, and we're going to make a lot of money off it. And I'm not going to feel bad about it because we're going to help people. You know what I mean?
Call it ground control. That would be funny.
Come on, ground control.
Get it? Earth to ground
trademark.
Control.
Christian Lauren LLC trademark.
Altman Alliance Community Hospital, a proud part of the Altman Health System, here for you.
Q92.
Here we go, a heat advisory for your Wednesday afternoon through 8 p.m. It's going to be sunny all day long, a high near 95, heat index values closer to 100. Overnight, partly cloudy with lows near 73. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thanks, Mark. 9:16 on your Wednesday morning sunshine, 79 in Canton.
Olivia Rodrigo and Drop Dead on Q92. I don't know. People look at, oh, he's got one of those pools. I think people will judge your pool.
You know what I've decided?
I think people judge your pool.
I've decided that actually I think you might be a little hoity-toity more than you think.
I don't have the money
You're
to be
hoity-toity. No, you're like garage sales. Ew. No, that doesn't mean anything. You can have champagne taste on a beer budget. Are you kidding me?
No. I don't know. I personally don't like
that pool. It's not good enough for our yard in the cul-de-sac.
If we're gonna do it, let's just save up and do it.
Yeah, but you're testing the waters. What if you get it and you're like, God, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money. We just didn't spend that much time in it.
Well, that's true. You could be like, okay, we got in that enough that if we
right, then you feel better about like sinking the money into it because you're like, whoa, we used the crap out of that.
Just had a few $100s. You're like, guys, we didn't use this.
Yeah,
it was nice,
right?
But we didn't use it,
right?
Let's pack it up.
Or dang, it was a pain in the butt to keep the water balanced, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Because pools can be the treadmills of outside, just a place to hang your laundry. We don't use them nearly like we say we're going to. You know what I mean? Who's got in that treadmill? What do? We dry our shirts on it.
Treadmills for sure. Yeah,
you know
it does become a drying rack.
It becomes that. Oh, we can dry. Oh, just hang it over there. Those things happen. How many people get their pool? If you're in it all the time, like my brother's family, they live in that damn thing.
Yeah. Most people who have like the in-ground pools or they have like a really big above ground, that's what happens. If it's nice enough out, chances are the pool's open and someone's going in.
They got a hoop, they got a diving board, they got a slide. I mean, it's a pretty darn.
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law have an in-ground pool, and they just got a slide this year too. I bet you that'll be fun.
See, someone is. See, I'm a Christian. Save up for a nice pool. Inflatable pools look trashy.
It's in your backyard. You're not putting it in your front yard.
No.
You literally have a field behind your house.
Well, soon to be developed. Apparently, they claim they're putting 18 houses in by December. I'm like,
This is what I was talking about, workmanship. That's a little scary.
I'm like, you're lying. There's way you're going to be able to do that.
That's like the housing equivalent of the traveling carnivals that we talked about yesterday.
All they did was flatten the land.
Oh, it won't be long.
Back
They'll
there.
have 18 basements dug.
They said that they're going to have 18 houses in by the end of 2026. And I'm like,
No, you're not. Sarah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
I don't know.
Stop.
That's 6 months.
That many houses?
Yeah. I'm telling you, they throw them up like that anymore. Tony's cousin is a real estate developer, and he does like homes out in Austin. Okay.
Yeah.
And he was saying that's one of the biggest things that he won't do is get in with contractors that flip houses that fast because there's no way.
No, there's no way everything is well done.
But they do. It happens all of the time. You have families who want that nicer home. They tend to be a little bit cheaper built. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they're more affordable.
We'll see. I'm interested because they were working even weekends to flatten it and get it all level, and then last 2 weeks no one's been there.
Oh, they're just getting their crew together.
No one's been there.
They're getting their little 18 home build gang together.
I guess but that's a lot of home. I mean, you're wasting the best weather, one of the best weather months of the year right now.
How are they wasting it? It's so much easier to do construction in the heat than when the ground's frozen.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're wasting. You had all this time. Like you wasted like 3 weeks in May, June.
Well, people have to buy the land.
Could have been building. Whoever's building. I don't even know who the hell's building. Where do you find that info?
Usually it's posted on like the lot cards. Like it'll be like lot number 15, and then it'll say like blah, blah, blah homes. You know what I mean?
A lot more. The development's about to grow. Ryan homes are 90 days guaranteed from the day you sign. That's insane.
That makes me so
90 days
nervous
from the day you sign.
I mean, what do I know? I've never had to put in a roof or, bring in the peaks of the roof and like build it like that. I remember though, when my parents built their house, I was still living at home. I got to pick my carpet, my finishes, all that kind of stuff for my room and my bathroom. And it was a good 10 months at least.
Yeah. No, I'm sure.
From groundbreaking to move in. It was a long time because we had to go every day to see the progress. We'd walk in, and it was in the dead of winter. Which I'd be like, oh, look. Over there.
That's pretty crazy.
They ran some electrical over there in that bathroom.
I'm excited to see if they pull it off. If by the end of the year, if by Christmas time, I'm looking out my upstairs window and I'm looking at like 15, 18 new homes behind me. I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah, you'll eat your words.
Like, I'll be darned.
And then you will probably be looked down upon with that inflatable pool.
Yeah, then those people in the newer houses.
They will definitely judge you.
Oh, no, there's poor people next to us. Great.
They didn't tell us that our lot was in the, bad end of the neighborhood.
Plant more trees. I don't want to see poor. Oh, God, it's gross. 7:14, it's Ray. Where's my husband on cue?
Listen, I'd rather see jeans and flip-flops than jeans and Jesus sandals, okay? And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, it's
why are we doing a toe?
evils.
We're doing a toe peep show. Let's put a mesh basket weave around your toes. We know what's in there. We can see tiny bits of them. It's so gross. Well, it's like a moist, humid little like incubator for your feet. So gross.
It is. Like, why is your foot in a wicker chair?
Thank you. Thank you.
But at the same time, for you women, why do you put your one big toe in a handcuff every day with those stupid ass ugly sandals you wear?
It's not a handcuff. I would only say that for the.
Who needs to tuck in their big toe in that one strap that just goes over the big toe?
Yeah, I won't wear those.
Yeah.
Nope. It's like a seatbelt for the big guy.
Yeah, is it going to escape? What are you doing? Christian, you have to try.
Just might.
Bruno Mars, I just might right here on today's Hit Music. It's Q92. Christian and Lauren here with you, hanging out on your Wednesday morning. I don't know if anyone had a better week than Noah Khan.
Yeah.
So he's been doing some stadium shows. Matter of fact, 4th of July weekend, he was in Pittsburgh at PNC Park. We sent a listener to that show with some awesome seats. You can see the pictures actually on Q92 social media, Facebook and Instagram. We love showing you pictures of our winners, getting to experience these concerts, these shows, these flyaways, whatever we give away. And you can go back and see those. But obviously, he's from Boston, that area up there on the East Coast.
Yeah, he's from Vermont. Season of the Sticks, remember?
He just did 4 straight sold-out shows at Fenway Park.
Nice. He sold it out before, too.
4 straight. Sold it out 4 times. So that's one cool thing that happened. Because of that, and because of the attendance and everything, people like Drake May, Big Papi, former Red Sox player, a lot of Boston great athletes on video paying tribute to him, and they told him that he is being inducted into the Fenway Music Hall of Fame, which is a thing.
Yeah.
So, a stadium he loves to be at, sells it out 4 times. He gets told he's going to their Hall of Fame, that also in there, I believe, is Zach Brown Band's in there. I just saw who else was in there as well besides him. He's in there, Zach Brown Band, Billy Joel, and Paul McCartney. That's who he's with.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good company. Then he went ahead and went and played golf and had a hole-in-one.
That was a banner day. You're right.
I mean, I don't know what else you got to do for an epic week, but 4 sold-out shows at Fenway Park. Getting to go to the Fenway Music Hall of Fame, and now your name in Boston is up there with Paul McCartney and Billy Joel. And then you go out and you hit the golf course and you hit a hole-in-one.
Did you ever watch that documentary I told you about Noah Khan?
No, you did tell me it was very good.
It's
it was
very good.
Interesting.
It's called Out of Body. It's on Netflix. You should watch it.
I saw some videos of even some celebrities that went to one of his shows at Fenway, and like they couldn't say enough about how amazing he is live.
Mm-hmm.
And what a talent he is, and how everyone's singing his songs. You know, he's funny. He kind of, I don't want to say came out of nowhere because that's not true, but it seemed like he became big overnight. Him and Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, these guys just started showing up in my feed that all had sold out arenas, and now those two are both sold out stadiums.
I'm telling you, this is just a guy who really was just kind of down in the mouth and all that kind of stuff. COVID, he moved back in with his dad into his old bedroom, was hanging out with friends. They were having their own private get together around the bonfire. He came home, wasn't ready to go to bed. Wrote Stick Season.
Yeah, just put a little snippet of it. Not even the whole song.
And he wrote the lyrics down on his childhood desk in his room that night.
Yeah.
That are still there to this day. They show it during the documentary. And he said he got up the next morning and was like, I should delete that. I don't want to. And millions of people had already interacted with it.
Yeah, you talk about life shining on somebody. I mean, gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have never, you never think. You never think, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, because he wasn't someone under a major label, getting a major label push that was like, all right, you're going to be a star now. Here we go. Like you said.
He was a 20-something dude that came home in his bedroom because it was COVID and lockdown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wrote a song.
Loves music, and that kind of is what got him through, was writing music. And people seem to really like it from the very first drop.
His literal first thought the next day was, I should delete that. That's probably
stupid. He woke
stupid.
up to check it because he was going to delete it. Yeah, because he didn't want everybody to make fun of him, be like, you were drunk, Noah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was like, whoa, wait, what?
Fast forward, you sold out 4 straight nights at Fenway Park. You're doing stadium tours, not arena tours, stadium tours, and Fenway Music Hall of Fame. Saw some other music news. You see the bass player from Shinedown, Eric Bass.
Yeah, you know what? He's doing the right thing, I feel like.
I wanted to give him total kudos for a couple reasons. The story's on Q92radio.com because obviously Q92, we love Shinedown here, and they've been so great to us as a radio station.
Mm-hmm.
They've been tremendous to us. As a matter of fact, Eric's the only one we haven't talked to.
Yeah,
You're
literally
the
only
other
one.
3.
Yeah.
But he's taking a break from the band right now for the tour. He's not leaving the band. He's not touring because he said he had a pretty big mental health crash.
Yeah.
And he released a video.
Yeah.
And I love this because a lot of times when things like this happen, no one says anything. And so we in the internet, we just all speculate and make things up and say things. But he flat out, I thought it was like, wow. And that's probably hopefully helping him get to where he needs to be.
Yeah.
He just told you on video what happened. He didn't say what the mental health crash was.
No, and he's like, that's personal, but he's like, at the same time, we're big advocates for mental health, and everybody sometimes needs a minute, and I need a minute.
Yeah. He said he hopes to join them soon. This is not where he left the band, or he's just...
No.
He can't be on tour right now. He's not in the right headspace for whatever was going on in his life, whatever he's done. And he does a lot. He produces the albums for them.
Yeah.
He's the engineer. He's the guy recording everything, putting it together, coming up with the ideas. He's such a talent. And thought it was really cool that he released that to tell the fans that so they understood. He even pumped up and said the two guys that would be filling in for him. And that just goes to show you more how down to earth and what good guys that whole band is.
Yeah.
Because they just want you to know. They don't want you to be like, I wonder what's happening.
No, they're very transparent, I feel like. And for the type of music that they produce, I feel like it's super important. Like, they're literally putting their money where their mouth is. They're talking about all of the struggles and all of the things that people go through in life. And they're very candid about their own. So I think that's part of what makes Shinedown as special as they are.
Yeah.
But we wish him all the best, and I'm sure he will be back with them on tour as soon as he can be.
Yeah, and matter of fact, I've already seen clips where during the shows they stop and they mention him and talk about him and wish him well, and the crowd goes and they dedicate a song to him every night.
That's cool.
That he's getting better and they can't wait till he's back with them and he's doing the right thing, and so yeah. We get to know I'm not gonna say a lot of artists, but we get to know a lot of artists and bands, or at least at some level we see them doing this, and they truly they're some of the nicest guys, the most grounded guys.
Yeah.
And they truly appreciate everything they've earned, everything they've been given, all the success, and they love radio.
Yeah, they do. They're very they love radio for what they've been able to do for the band. I mean, they are one of those bands that won't dismiss local radio and the fact that it really does contribute to the success of songs for artists, and a lot of times they're not thought of, but they go out of their way to acknowledge radio and their contribution to their career.
Saw them last year. They had a bunch of radio up as guests. They put us all in a room, gave us some snacks and drinks, and the band literally came in to say hello and talk to it. When I say they didn't just pop in and go hi, bye, they walked in and they walked around and talked to every person from a radio station there.
Yeah,
like eye contact, talking. How are you? How you doing? It's just incredible. So that's why they're one of my favorite bands.
Was it weird with Zach because he had seen you in the shower?
No, but we did bring that up in front of everyone, and he's like, I remember that. He's like, he actually said, he goes, dude, I remember that. I was like, that is awesome. It's Ella Langley and Morgan Wallen. But right now, before we get to that, let's give away some tickets. We were lucky enough to have some of the awesome members of this cast in studio with us yesterday. They'll be doing Matilda the Musical with the New Direction Performing Arts Academy. This show is happening this Saturday night, 7 o'clock at the Players Guild at Kent State Start Campus. And we're going to give away a pair of tickets to go see this awesome musical with these awesome kids right now. 330-450-9292. You want to go see this? We're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets right now. It's Ella Langley and Morgan Wallen. It's I Can't Love You Anymore on Q.
I got another one here. Having a party of 4 or more spread out in the hallway, forcing me to walk the gauntlet of your exhaust gases. Move to one side and get the heck out of my way. Rage room. Yeah, that's it. That's like sidewalk walking too. So we're a family of 4. I feel like we're pretty good at going 2 and 2 and staying to the side. But there are families that will not move. There are people that will not move. It's like, what? You're not the only person on the dang planet. Like, be courteous. I'm not saying you have to move off of the walkway so that my family can walk through. That's not what I'm saying. We can share it. Just go single file. Go 2 and 2. I don't know. Figure it out. Text message. That's why I dislike people. LOL. I know. People suck sometimes. Someone texted, I'm laughing so hard at you right now. You're 100% correct. I know. What? Why? Why? Why are we punishing our children publicly in the middle of a store for the whole world to see? Not cool. Don't do it. I don't care. Take them to the car. Verbally berate them. Take things away. You look like a doofus when you do it in the middle of a store. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. Rage room, when people beep at you and you can't beep back because your horn is broken. If I'm stopped, it's for a reason. Or immediately after the light turns green, like we can see it. Give me a minute. Damn. Okay, I like that. I had to read it in your angry voice because she had caps, so like, or he, whomever it was, I felt like I needed to convey that to you people. Wouldn't it be amazing if one day, like, she says her horn is broken, so she can't beep? Like rolling down your window and being like, beep! I think there's been times that borderline been that mad. Like, I would totally consider it. It just sucks. Christian's not wrong. I am constantly being warned that by my own husband and family, because I can be an angry driver if it's really stupid. Like, I flip out. Okay? I do. I'll own it. Christian's always so worried too. He would never do anything like that because he's so worried. In this day and age, and he is not wrong, you can never be sure who you are getting mad at and if they're going to get more mad than you or have more things in the arsenal to be mad at you with. You know? I get it. But yeah. It doesn't just go with the discipline. It is also, like, I was thinking more about that on break, that it is irritating. Like, I just want to look at you and be like, what? When they're like, Skylar, do you want to have a friend over later? Maybe then you guys could make these, I'm going to get you guys matching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle t-shirts. But they say it so loud. Have you ever noticed that? Like, okay, you get Mother of the Year. Fantastic. Congratulations. I don't know. I just find those conversations weird. Like, why are they so loud? Isn't that a conversation between you and your kid? I don't know. Just how I feel. I'm feeling feisty this morning, if you couldn't tell. I've had this stupid head cold since last Thursday. Maybe that's part of it, too. Because I'm still hacking. It'll get better. And now, if you're watching the live stream, I'm fighting with the mic. This is what I'm dealing with. If you're watching, this is hilarious. If you're not, it's not funny.
No, I forgot to mention this. Saw a really cool thing on my back deck. Was it Monday night?
Yeah.
Went outside with my son, and we have the flight tracker app, and it tells us when C-130s from the air base in Youngstown are going to fly over.
Mm-hmm.
And Jim loves to see them. So if I see him coming our way, we're very much in the flight path of the C-130s. So we go outside, we see if we can see him. When he gets really excited when they fly over, we wave at him. You know, things like that. The kid loves planes. It's fantastic. I love it. We're not getting in one, but okay. So I hear an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
I hear, and I'm one of the, just a, propeller, the very generic, the guy that has the airplane, not a jet, not a jetliner, just one of those.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good plane, by the way. Good plane impression. I go outside and we look, and I hear the engines kind of, and I'm like, oh, like it's not the normal, just cruising. I go outside. This dude, I don't know where you were from, bro. I don't know if you were from the Youngstown airport. You took off from the Salem little airport. He was doing loop-de-loops. He was doing the twist around, stall, and then fall back down, and then I was watching an air show for the guy was doing it for about 5 minutes before he finally flew off.
That's awesome.
He was doing loops. He was just pushing the engine, and like I said, he did the stall thing.
Do you have to tell the airport?
I thought about that. I'd be like, you have to be like, hey, guys, just so you know.
I'm going to do some stunting.
And I'm like,
I'm not really going into a nosedive.
Do we have a local pilot that does do air show or does competitions or something? And then he was practicing.
I know somebody that just got their pilot's license.
This guy felt like I was watching an air show.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could do that.
I watched him do the straight up, and then
nope,
turn over and do the spiral, and then then he just was doing big circle, and he'd go and do the big loop and go upside down. And it was awesome to watch. I was like, oh my God. I was like, guys, this is like an air show. No one else was quite as excited as me. But I was really, Like, Jamie, come look at this.
Oh, I did it last night. I was like,
It's an air
everybody, warplane.
Q92, hello, who was this?
Tim.
Hey, where are you calling from this morning?
Canton.
All right, well, congratulations. You're our winner. You're going to go see Matilda this weekend.
Sweet. My daughter loves that movie.
Perfect.
Oh, she's going to love it so much. These kids do an amazing job in Matilda the musical, and you've got yourself a pair of tickets for this Saturday's show at 7 p.m. at the Players Guild. Tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up today.
Q92.
All right, congratulations, Tim from Louisville. His daughter's going to love that. That is awesome. Look at us hooking up someone with a nice daddy-daughter date night.
I know, right? Well, and it's such a good show. I mean, who didn't love Matilda growing up? I still would sit down and watch it. Are you kidding me?
If you want to go back in yesterday's show, which you can always go back on YouTube and X and rewatch, even Facebook for a while, we had members of the cast of Matilda here in studio with us yesterday. You can go back and check out that interview. Awesome kids from Glen Oak, and some young kids that the future of arts in Stark County is very bright.
Yeah, absolutely. New Direction Performing Arts Academy and the Players Guild do an amazing job with their musicals each year.
All right, coming up here in a few minutes, Lauren, we are going to be joined on the show live and on video live. Alexis Green, Director of Athletic Communications from Walsh, going to be joining us because together we got something to tell you.
We do. We have a little bit of an announcement, and we're super excited.
And that is coming up next here on Q92. Fun fact, you can buy day-old bread at Jimmy John's for sandwiches for like 75 cents.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they'll give you the...
I like their bread.
I love their bread.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that, put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then when I want like to make a nice sub sandwich, I got their bread, just boom.
Nice.
Yeah, day-old's under $1. Okay, don't be afraid, because I've done that. I've gone to Giant Eagle, gotten lunch meat, and then I'll go to Jimmy John. I'm like, can I have like 3 day-olds? And they'll be like, sure. That'll be $2.50. I'm like, sweet.
Nice.
Life hacks with Christian, you're welcome. There's a huge one for you. That'll change your life. But anyway, but somebody didn't even know they sold day-olds. You got to say day-olds. You got any day-olds? Sometimes they don't.
Well, I mean, now you just told the world.
Yeah.
It might be less and less.
I'm a fan of Jimmy John.
I am too, but I like Jersey Mike's.
Oh, I don't hate Jersey Mike's in any way, but I got to tell you, I when I went, and I've gone a couple times, didn't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly disappointed.
Really?
It was very much hyped. It was very much hyped to me. But I am still loyal to Subway.
Oh, we just had it for dinner last night.
I still think Subway's incredible.
I love Subway.
People, I feel
there for
like...
a while, my kids were like,
Dude, I get, well, it's not a very exotic sub, but I get the steak on wheat toasted with mayo. That's usually followed by, that's it? Yes. That's all I want. Steak, bread, mayo, toast it, put it in a bag. I'll take a bag of Lay's Classics, and I'm out the door.
Sounds delicious.
With a Dr. Pepper, and I scarf that baby. Mmm.
Spicy Italian.
That's an Old Faithful there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's one of their, like...
With the vinegar and oil, salt and pepper, and then you got to do lettuce, onion, banana peppers, pickles, olives, green peppers. Just put it all on there.
Isn't that one of their OGs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you said that, even though I don't get it, I definitely heard
remember
of it.
when they changed their menu, they removed it, they brought it back. Too many people complained.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there's great sub places out there. I'm old enough to remember Quiznos.
Yeah, I remember Quiznos.
But
that wasn't that long ago.
He just disappeared.
They
just all went away, and I think the universe wants us to forget it ever existed.
Yeah.
Like, no, I remember.
10 minutes before I go to work.
.43 right here on today's hit music. Q92. Get over while you can. I see a lot of elephants in our comments section. There's good reason for that. Because coming up here in about 10-15 minutes, Lauren's going to randomly select someone that goes over to our live video feed, clicks the like button, and puts the elephant in the comment section, and we are going to hook you up with a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. You get to go to Port Clinton, drive through there, see and feed all the animals. So if you haven't done it yet, get over to our live feed. It's on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Go to either one. Click the like button in the comment section. Put that elephant emoji. And again, we're going to be doing that here right before we get off the air at 10 o'clock. So we have that coming up. But right now, Lauren, we're going to have a special guest. We've been talking about this, since about 5:30 this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. We're super excited. We have a very exciting announcement. I mean, you know how important sports is to us here at Q92. Supporting all of our local athletes. We are super excited to introduce Alexis Green from Walsh University joining us this morning. Alexis, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Love all the Walsh gear in the background. You're ready to go. You're logoed up this morning.
Yeah, for sure. Swords up.
And swords up always. You know, it's funny. Lauren often talks about her daughter goes to Walsh, and how is it, the president? It always walks around.
Yes.
And that man
Dr. Collins and his swords up across campus. I mean, it is contagious.
And then you can get stopped on campus with a swords up from that man if he's walking around.
Yeah, he meets our teams when they leave for competition and when they come back. Sometimes it's like 2 in the morning, but he'll be out there chasing the bus across the parking lot, hyping all of our student athletes and coaches up. So it's a kind of a special thing that we got here on campus.
Yeah, he's a really great guy, and he really believes in every student on campus over there at Walsh University. Cheers is his biggest cheerleader for Walsh Athletics and all of their clubs. And so it's awesome. But we have a super exciting announcement. This one, for me, is like super personal because I always watch you guys from afar anyhow, following you guys on all your socials and things like that. And now we get to work together, and I'm super excited about that. So Alexis, why don't you tell everybody what we've been dying to tell everyone for a week or so?
So we're super excited to announce that Walsh University Athletics and Q92 Sports, we're going to have football, Walsh University football, streamed on all their platforms this fall. The first home game coming up on December 5th at 6 p.m. And so we're just super excited to get our student athletes' names out there and the great things that are going on our campus here in North Canton out to all the Q92 and beyond.
Yeah, that is awesome. Alexa, they got a little echo on your end. I don't know if there's an echo cancellation or something, but there's just a little echo on your end. But you are right. We're super excited. Alexa's just announcing that Q92 Sports with Walsh going to be airing their football games on the Q92 Sports Network, the Q92 Sports YouTube channel, the Facebook page, and the X page. You'll be able to listen to Jeff Tyler calling Walsh football all season long. It's so cool. We love Q92 Sports, and we, like you said, Lauren, we've been so focusing on high school and collegiate. These athletes that play right here. And one thing, Alexis, is I feel like Walsh athletics, period, across the board, is really on an upswing right now. You guys have had some really successful seasons on multiple sports levels here. I feel like you guys are really trending in a really cool direction for all athletics.
Yes, for sure. Football is coming off their best. NCAA era last year. Our men's and women's basketball teams are always very strong. The men needed to Sweet 16 last year. They're part of this, run in the NCAA era. The baseball team was always consistently well. Shout out Coach Me going into the American Baseball Coaches Association Hall of Fame in January. And then our track and field and cross country programs. They are always on top, always All-Americans coming from them. So, and then we have great student athletes here. So everybody always, makes a splash in some way, whether it's in the community, in the athletic competition, or in academics.
Yeah, I love this so much too because I know that for me, like I see my daughter is friends with some of the people that she was just even. I know you guys have this going on where you people coming in, the students and their families for orientation. That has kind of begun on campus. And I remember we had a guy in our group who was going through surgery on his, I think it was his knee, but he was on the basketball team, wasn't going to get to play at all freshman year, and he was kind of bummed about that. I know he's since started playing. But his family was from out of state, and they were going to try and come in for as much as they could to see him play and to catch the games and everything. And what I love about this is I know we have a ton of locals that go to Walsh University, like my kid, But you also have a lot of people from out of state, and I know the parents do the best that they can to try and catch coverage of their kid, whether it's on on the field, on the court, whatever it may be. And this is just one step further away that parents and families across the country, if they're not local, can get a piece of that action and keep tabs on what's going on with their favorite players' team. So I love that so much. Plus, I love shining a light on it. Walsh University is a great choice for local students to go to be able to be involved in athletics, whether it be playing for the school, whether it's intramural, whatever. There's so much to do on campus, and I love that we are able to shine a light on Walsh University for that. So
yeah, and it's gonna be cool. And Alexis, what's cool is again, everyone's gonna be able to listen on, like I said, YouTube, Facebook, and X. And the cool thing about that is we always have our awesome graphics department doing a great job with the graphics there, and the live scoreboard that's always going to be on there while you're listening. And so you'll be able to totally, and again, Walsh, Alexis, some of these games, they're a little far away for the football team. So you might, it's not all going to be going down to the university. And for parents or fans that aren't able to travel, they're going to be able to sit there on their smart TV, on their tablet, on their phone, and listen and cheer on Walsh all season long, whether they're home or away.
Yes, for sure. We're super excited for that. Again, like you mentioned, we do have a good group of local student athletes. But what a lot of people maybe in Stark County don't understand is that we have reach from all across the country and even across the world. We have so many international students as well. So just being able to get the swords up mentality out there as far as we can, and be able to support our student athletes and their families, be able to feel involved, through the audio streaming. We're super excited.
Yeah, well, I cannot wait to see, everything that Walsh has to offer throughout the course of the football season this year. I know there's more on the horizon, too. We're so excited that you guys are partners with us. We cannot wait to cover sports, football for you guys. And thank you so much, Alexis, for joining us this morning. And Christian, I think that you need to close this interview out by giving your very first swords up.
My first swords up.
Yes.
Swords up, everybody, for Walsh.
Swords up for
It's got to be up.
Anyway, that's the swords up. We got it. We'll have it memorized. The hashtags will be in every post. Alexis, thank you so much. We're looking forward to this partnership with football and beyond. And tell our old friend Christina we said hello, because we miss her over here at Q92.
Yes, I will definitely tell her. And again, we're excited. Thanks for having me on. And of course, as always, swords up.
There you go.
Thanks,
Thank you so much, Alexis. We appreciate it. There you go. You heard it right from there. Alexis Green, Director of Athletic Communications, the Q92 Sports Network, Q92 Sports, Facebook, YouTube, and of course, our active YouTube channel. You'll be able to put on and listen to Walsh football all season long, starting this season. Like I said, with our graphics, our live scoreboard that updates throughout the game. You'll be able to put it on, watch it, like I said, on your smart TV, listen on your tablet, listen on your phone, and follow Walsh wherever you are in the world.
Yeah, no, I love it. And if you haven't attended a Walsh football game, it is a good time. Like, you totally should go and check them out. You can check out their football schedule over on their website. And, of course, you can follow us because we'll have upcoming graphics for games that are home during those weeks. But it's located in the heart of North Canton. I mean, Washington Square area. It's such a great area. There's so many places over there, too, where you can go either before or after the game to grab a bite to eat or get ice cream or coffee or whatever the case may be. But you should definitely check out a Walsh football game this season.
There you go. It's Tame Impala and Dracula. It's Q92. Last chance to get over and put that elephant in the comments section for a chance to win that African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Hey, you know I love talking about us bringing back things that were, extinct.
Yeah, like dinosaurs and stuff.
Well, that's going to happen.
Saber-tooth.
You'd laugh. We will be able to be. I'll probably be an old man, but we'll be able to go to a real Jurassic Park in people's lifetime. My son will be able to go to a Jurassic Park. It will happen. It'll be easy to quell if something bad happens. I've already said that. We didn't have. You know what happened back in the dinosaur days? If a dinosaur got loose, you threw a stick at it. Not really going to stop a Tyrannosaurus, because I don't believe we had weaponry in the dinosaur ages. now we'll have lasers and we'll be able to shut down a dinosaur.
Maybe there was
like that.
something back then that they figured
a
out,
slingshot?
and it just didn't make it through time to us. Yeah, maybe their feelings got hurt really bad, so
The brontosaurus was like, "All right, Jesus,
Right.
I'll go."
You don't know.
What if they spoke? Anyway,
Oh my God, that would be like the Land Before Time was like
Yeah.
legit.
what's
Like-
your problem, man? What if they were talking and the humans were like, Is there a cave? You know what I mean?
Right.
Unga bunga. What's that guy's problem?
Why Unga Bunga, by the way?
What's that from? Captain Caveman?
I don't know.
I think that's Captain Caveman.
Okay.
Unga bunga. How do I remember that? Anyway, listen to this, because there's a new one now. Colossal Biosciences claim they've successfully hatched chicks using a fully artificial 3D printed egg. This did not come from any bird.
So did they do the fertilization in like a petri dish and then implant it in a prosthetic egg?
A 3D printed egg. All right.
Okay.
I'll go on. A development the company believes could eventually help to revive extinct bird species.
Like pterodactyls.
Let's go. Now, these guys are from Dallas, where all the biotech is.
Didn't pterodactyls hatch out of eggs?
I believe so.
Okay.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Couldn't get those at the store. They created an artificial egg that looks more like a plastic cup than a traditional shell. The key breakthrough is a special silicone membrane lining in the inside that allows oxygen to pass through naturally, mimicking the way a real egg works. To test the system, they transferred the contents of a normal egg into the artificial version, leaving a small opening so they could monitor development. The result? Healthy chicks successfully hatched from synthetic eggs. They're also in the process is scalable and could someday help hatch endangered or even extinct birds.
Well, that's what I was thinking, like the whole endangered thing where, you know what I mean? They could help protect a species, but
They have a target, and that is the giant South Island moa, a massive flightless bird from New Zealand that stood nearly 10 feet tall and went extinct centuries ago.
okay, so when we do this, why are we going after like these big, huge animals like saber-toothed tigers and 10-foot tall birds that don't fly?
Because we had to bring them back. Why not?
But why? Have they said
They didn't deserve to be gone.
No, okay, I get that, but I'm saying how does it contribute or directly impact maybe like the ecosystem or
Probably immensely.
okay, you just threw probably in there. So my point is does the article actually state why it's important to bring back this particular bird or the saber-toothed tiger, or you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
just said it
don't know
again.
if it gives me the purpose,
Mhm.
but I can look into that.
No, I'm just curious. You know what I mean? Why are we selecting the animals that we are selecting to do this with?
Well, it's funny. It made me do some. I did some checking up just to check the dire wolves. Remember, we brought back the dire wolves. We talked about that a year ago.
Yeah,
they're still doing very well. The three engineered
pups.
dire wolf pups, Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi, are currently healthy, thriving, and living in a closely guarded 2,000-acre fenced ecological preserve in the northern United States. So they're doing fine. They haven't died. Nothing bad's happened. And for those of you that were wondering where we're at with the woolly mammoth, something else we've talked about on this show, it's in the late genetic editing phase, which scientists actively targeting the birth of the first mammoth-like calves by late 2028. Boom!
okay.
This is crazy. Dire wolf back. Although some people go, that's not a real dire wolf. Some people are saying it's not.
Well, I mean, it's genetically produced. Not genetically. I'm sorry. It's artificially produced. It's tampering with.
They
genetics.
were made. They were scientists extracted and sequenced ancient DNA from 13,000-year-old teeth and a 72,000-year-old skull. Because ancient dire wolves share 99.5% of their DNA with modern gray wolves.
I guess my thing is like I find it fascinating. Like I think it's cool that they can do that you can pull DNA from something that's 13,000-year-olds, a 13-year-old, you know, whatever. But again, I keep coming back to why are we doing this and how is it being funded? Because this can't be cheap.
Who is funding all of this?
He's gonna go ask Al.
Gotta Asked by Google AI. See who's funding all of this. All of this is being funded by Colossal Biosciences, a massively privately held biotech powerhouse. Let me see, a startup valued at $10.3 billion. And they've raised over $555 million in total venture capital since its founding in 2021.
Wow.
Why do we want to bring these animals back?
Okay.
That's what you want to know, right?
Yeah.
All right, Google AI says, we want to bring these animals back to repair damaged ecosystems, stop climate collapse, saving a living. Larson, Lush Life, right here on today's Hit Music Q92. That's going to do it for us. Before we get out of here, we got to get a winner for our 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. You went over and you put the elephant in the comments section with a like on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Time for it to pay off for someone. Lauren, let's pick a winner.
Today it is Linda Rapp.
Linda, congratulations. You are the winner. You are getting a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Congratulations and enjoy that. All right, that's going to do it for us here at the morning show. We'll be back tomorrow morning to wake you up on Thursday. And enjoy the rest of your day. Stay cool. If you can, thank you to Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And thank you for Alexis Green, Director of Athletic Communications from Walsh, joining the show in case you missed that announcement. Again, Q92 Sports Network, of course, Q92's Instagram, Q92's Facebook, X, and YouTube channel going to be airing Walsh football games all season long this fall. Looking forward to that. Lauren, anything for the good people?
Nope. Enjoy your day. I'll see you guys in about a week and a half.
There you go. It's Q92.